also sharing.
GameCola faithful.
Greetings. We are back. Would you mind sharing your screen with me, James?
Yes, that would be important. That would help. One moment. Done kind of hastily.
Awesome.
And if you could just check on how the audio levels sound for both of our voices in the game, etc., just to double check. I think the settings should be the same as what they were before, but I'm not positive.
Okay. Hang on. Three, two, one. Hello. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Checking the levels.
Testing.
It's very delayed, but it works. All right, let's go.
Okay, sounds good. Awesome. Sweet. All right.
Cool. And now, as we play, I'm gonna unbox this package I just got.
All right, let's check our skills. We've got some extra stuff here.
Boring.
Lost in thought.
Boring stats, boring RPG mechanics. Get out of here.
Shape less. Up shift is going to just increase our speed overall. Let's see. Decreases the I think delusion has been kind of significantly nerfed. Oh, here we go. Truthful is penetrate white noise. That's where I still got rest in peace. Let's see. Any other skills to equip? I don't think so. The tension gauge will increase at a faster rate. What is the tension gauge?
I wish some of these skills like change what happened narratively. For no reason.
Like just change the actual story.
Like tension gauge, it changes like the background music or something.
Oh, that would be kind of dope, actually. Check difficulty. Yep, mean. All right, let's do this. Give our voices a nice rest as well, because it's all gonna be voice acted.
That's right.
Now then,
Nope, we don't need this.
I think we all know who the most suspicious one is. It's...
Let's combine our power and work together, everyone!
The person who's most suspicious is...
Now lend me your energy, everyone, so we can catch the culprit!
Tenko, you're
Because the murder
suspicious.
happened during
Yeah.
the magic show, the culprit can only be...
Hi-ya! I'm in top form today!
Tenko, why are you interrupting me? We can't have a good trial if you talk over me.
Huh? I'm not interrupting you! Whatever you have to say is probably worthless anyway, because all males want to talk about is S.E.
Himiko seems suspicious.
Oh,
Thank you.
Hey! Angie, how can you accuse Himiko? Aren't you her friend?
aren't you like the person who helped her set up this whole freaking thing, and it was your idea to begin with?
I'm just telling you what Atua is telling me.
Nice sidestep.
He is using his divine knowledge to show us the way to survive.
And then everyone
should
just
thank
looks
him.
around.
Lest he pour his holy wrath upon you all.
Everyone just looks around her suspiciously at each other, and then they all point fingers like, it's Angie.
Yep, it's Angie.
Screw Atua! That guy's got nothing on me! I'll protect Himiko!
But it does point to Himiko being the most suspicious.
You're sure
Does it?
the game volume was good? Because I just like, could you just double check here? Because this music's definitely, well, I don't know. Because I remember during the TAC live stream that I just realized like I don't know. I'm gonna drop the input volume.
Hang on.
Because like,
Yeah, you can turn it down. Our voice levels are fine. I can hear them fine, but the music's just a little too loud.
all right, I'm gonna drop it by like 4 dB. I think that's good. I just don't want
Make
it
it
like
6.
being overpowering, huh?
Make it 6.
All right. I can't select exactly 6. I can only do -5.9 or 6.1 because of the scale.
Okay, do you really think that's a difference?
No, I'm just trying to be pedantic about it. Anyway.
Ryoma died during Himiko's magic show.
His body appearing in the water tank leads one to think the escape trick played a part.
No, it doesn't.
It's only natural we suspect Himiko.
No,
She
it
was
isn't.
the one performing the trick.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of is, but also, like,
Wrong.
to be so, like, completely suspicious makes you kind of less suspicious.
It was magic.
I'm sorry, I like the delivery on that line. It was magic. Imagination.
And
The
Magic
part you
Nation.
need to deny. You gotta tell us you're not the culprit.
Magic, huh? That's so cool. What a mysterious miracle. Now, did you kill Ryoma, Himiko? Atua will hear your confession.
Stop it! There's no way any of that is true!
It's true, though. Himiko used the underwater escape trick to kill Ryoma. But I still don't have a clue how Himiko did the trick.
I'm sure you know.
There's no trick. That really was magic.
You know, maybe it really was magic.
Oh,
Okay,
stop
cut
it.
off.
If you don't reveal your trick now,
There
then
we
we'll
go.
vote you as the
Yeah.
culprit. Stop picking on Himiko! A cute, tiny flower like her couldn't kill anyone.
I get that you want to defend her, but that might be a bit much.
Tenko's a bit much, frankly. It's like, I don't know, like, I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but it's been like freaking years since we started this game. Like, Tenko was actually a really popular character in Japan. People really liked her, and I'm just like, I have no idea why. I don't know if it's just bad localization, or like if her personality comes off as more grating and annoying in like Western culture than it is in Japan, or maybe even a combination of the two. I have no idea.
Probably some combination. I'm sure she's probably more likable in Japan.
Yeah, it's just like
Delivery and
I just-
performance-wise and
yeah, I just-
writing-wise.
Yeah, I don't know. She's just really annoying and weird and slightly creepy.
Can't
But
let this
letting
case
the-
get derailed.
But letting the case get derailed by misunderstanding is what makes it interesting.
I'm the ultimate detective, so it's up to me. Let's go. Let's detective the shit out of this.
Yeah.
I've got the
Oh.
podium's float.
We can lie,
Atua
first
has
off,
blessed me with an epiphany.
Oh, that's right.
because there's
The
vocals
culprit
in
used
this
the
one.
underwater escape trick to pull off a
Cup.
sneaky switcheroo with Ryoma.
After that, the time ran out. The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
Magic water.
And
Okay.
he was eaten alive.
Okay, we do take a little bit of
Eaten
damage.
to bone by piranhas. Savage way to go.
I actually don't remember, but I'm
No,
guessing
that's
that we can
wrong.
prove that it's actual magic. Can we?
The underwater escape was...
Yes,
Oh,
we
fuck.
can. It's real magic. Oh, dang it. I bounced off the regular word part.
You heard it the first time,
Dang
Timbus.
it.
No one cares.
Damn you.
Damn, James, you suck at these games.
Listen, do you have any idea how long it's been? I just love the, I love the piranhas, like, white noise falling down.
savage.
the dynamic text in V3 specifically is amazing. Yes, it was magic. We're gonna agree. Amazing.
Maybe Himiko is right. The underwater is
So I'm assuming there was more than one solution to that.
Yeah, well, basically.
If you call this a solution, not a funny sidetrack thing.
Yeah, well, actually, that's actually all this is. It's basically just a different tangent, and then it meets back up with the correct line of reasoning. But like,
okay,
like it's such a weird way of doing things. Like, it's basically just extra flavor text. Because it basically meets back up with the start of the point. Like, if you choose the truly, like, correct regular answer, it just skips over, like, you know, a goofy side tangent or something.
Okay, so you just unlocked more flavor text.
Yes, I unlocked more flavor text. So, no, we're completely fucking wrong. This isn't actual magic. Because of course it's not. What are you, stupid, Shuichi? He's a detective agreeing that the underwater escape might be
I mean,
real
it is a
magic.
trial. Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair, but, like, just...
let's just go.
Yeah, anyway, so it's such a strange way of doing things, but no, it's just a side tangent.
Because from what I've seen, there is no trick or gimmick in that tank.
It's bullshit. You know exactly that there is. You are straight up... You are lying out your ass, Shuichi. She's like, what? You're agreeing with me?
Yeah, see? Shuichi agrees. There's no trick. It's magic.
Himiko, why do you look so surprised?
Wait up, Shuichi. Why are you trying to white knight your way into Himiko's heart?
I see no problem with it since it's what you've been doing this entire time.
No, Himiko has already chosen me as her one and only soulmate.
I rest my case.
Certainly not my intention.
Yeah.
But if that trick was actual magic, then I'm more inclined to believe she's the culprit.
Ah, shit, maybe I shouldn't have agreed.
If you can perform mysterious miracles, couldn't you have just swapped places with Ryoma? What? No, wait. Ryoma couldn't have been killed by the piranhas. Because the piranhas I used in my show are special. They only eat dead flesh.
Only dead flesh?
That is a new fact.
What the? Are you just pretending to be nice to Himiko so she'll tell us the truth?
No, that's not it.
Himiko's information was useful. Ryoma was not killed by the piranhas. There's one more piece of evidence that we have that proves that too.
Huh? Are you sure it wasn't the piranhas? We saw Ryoma reduced to bones. He totally died from all the piranhas' chops, right?
You are not catching on at all.
Yeah. Also, like, here's the funny thing is, like, if that's the case, also, like, Himiko was terrified to do this trick. But it's like, so she knew, but also she knew the whole time that she was not in any kind of actual danger if the piranhas fell in. Like, if she didn't make it in time, there was no danger to her. But also, like...
That's how magicians work.
Yeah, I was like, you know, which, like, it makes total sense now. I actually don't know if that fact... I think the fact would be revealed, because, like, I feel like that's pretty important to know. I was just like, I don't remember that fact being revealed this early, though. That's actually interesting that it's revealed right now.
No, Ryoma's death was not caused by the piranhas. The Monokuma file indicates the cause of death is drowning.
So it wasn't the piranhas then. He was drowned.
Oh, okay. So, okay, this is where that would be revealed.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I haven't checked the Monokuma file yet, so that's news to me.
Great, really?
You know, I didn't do any actual investigation.
Yeah.
I didn't do the bare minimum.
Yeah, yeah, no. Thanks for nothing, loser.
You lying little brat! Telling lies is what turns you into a degenerate male.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
Ryoma drowned, Himiko changed places with him, and then the piranhas ate him, right?
No, Himiko only had 60 seconds to escape from the tank. Even if they change places at the start of the show, that's insufficient time to drown someone.
Here, let me demonstrate.
If that is the case,
He
then
just
when
like
did he
grabs
drown?
Mew next to him.
When did Ryoma drown? It was obviously before the show started, yeah.
Yep.
That's it! Ryoma was already drowned before the show started.
Agreed. Before being eaten by the piranhas, he made no attempt to escape the water. To be precise, he made no movements whatsoever. Yes. By that point, he had already joined the ranks of the dead.
Get
Does that
spine
mean his
chills
body
just
was hidden
there.
Yeah, I
until
was
the
like
culprit made it appear in the tank?
spoken like a true serial killer.
Hidden? Where?
The culprit would have had to hide the body near the tank and then show it during the act.
Easier said than done.
Was there a place on stage where the culprit could have hid the body? Oh, wait! Himiko should know since she performed the underwater escape trick.
Himiko, why won't you just explain it to us?
'Cause it's magic.
No, maybe it really was
Shut up.
Himiko is committed to her act, but those who deal in dreams are oft liars.
You know, that's a very
Why is everyone still
yeah.
picking on
That's-
Himiko?
that's kinda
You're
true.
all worse than a drunk dad's ramblings.
What?
We should let him vent. After all, it's tough being the man of the house.
And we gotta figure out how the trick works to find where the body was hidden.
But Himiko does not wish to tell us how she performed her act.
Then let's work together to reveal the secret behind Himiko's trick!
So, not real magic?
No, it was real magic. Magic. Magic.
Oh no! It's Himiko's curse! Her curses are really...
Aren't incantations usually more,
Magic,
complicated
magic,
than that?
magic. Yes.
Anyway, we
Yeah.
first need to
Moving on.
We first need to determine how Himiko performed the trick. If we can't figure that out, this case is gonna go nowhere.
Going nowhere.
Oh,
Sorry.
How did Himiko
Just
escape
felt
the water
compelled
tank?
to.
it was so
Maybe she
random.
just
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps a mechanism was set up on the stage.
Okay.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
That's it. That's the one.
It must be
Ah,
real
dang it.
magic!
Yeah! Real escape magic!
Bullshit. Enough
Maybe
about
there
magic.
were two Himikos,
Oh.
Come on.
and one of them was Tsumugi in disguise.
Hey, my costumes aren't disguises.
We already know that that's not possible anyway. There's some trick
How
to the
did
tank.
Himiko
Alright.
escape?
What a waste of potential that was.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught. Perhaps the mechanism was set up
On the stage.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly
suspicious. What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank? Maybe the tank
A secret hatch.
There you go. Engage.
Yes.
I agree. Maki is correct. There was an escape hatch on that tank.
I see. So it did have one.
That's right. I discovered a similar tank in Himiko's lab.
See, now my question is, why can't Shuichi just, like, announce all of this and we don't need to debate?
It's like, why can't he just present all his
Yeah,
evidence
present
and then,
all the evidence at once. Here's all the evidence I have.
you know, like in what's it called? Oh yeah, an opening statement.
Yeah, an opening. Yeah, it's like if only Miles Edgeworth were here.
There was a panel on the side that could open. That was her escape.
Mind over more strength.
Which is funny, because that's the exact opposite of how I would describe you.
Your logic is all wrong,
You
Shuichi.
straight to Vermont.
What do you mean?
And you don't even know why you're wrong either. Typical degenerate male. I'll smash in your face with my fists of hot burning steel!
It still doesn't explain what your argument is.
Can you make an argument, please?
Yeah. No, we're just starting the mini game. I do love this song. Let's see.
The side of the tank being open
I think I know what this one is.
doesn't have anything to do with Himiko's escape. She didn't use an escape hatch. I know she didn't do that. And now, I'm gonna punch you!
Please don't.
Yeah, please don't.
Wait a second. Before you punch me, what makes you so sure she didn't?
Because there was water next to the staircase, I'm pretty sure.
Because if she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her. There would have been water everywhere.
And there
Oh,
was,
petrol your
you
words.
idiot. Oh, I could have, like, probably done, like, a V slice
There was a
dang
reason
it.
the room wasn't flooded with water.
I didn't focus to see it.
Mm.
The staircase that was attached to the water tank. Try to remember how the staircase was positioned. It was aligned perfectly with the tank's escape hatch, meaning the water tank was connected to the inside of the staircase.
Inside staircase. His body was in stairs?
Knowing that, it's clear how Himiko made her escape from underwater. There was a curtain covering the tank during the performance, allowing Himiko to enter the staircase from the hatch undetected. Any water that spilled out would have simply funneled into the staircase.
So how do you get out from the staircase?
That's the neat part. You
The
don't.
staircase also has an escape hatch, one facing away
She's
from
still
us.
in there. This one is an imposter.
It's placed so that the water would not drain from the staircase.
Except the hatch opens the other direction. It doesn't open up, it opens down. Because if it opened up, you'd be able to, it would, like,
See it.
be
You would see
visible
it
through
behind
the
the thing.
staircase like it does in this graphic.
In which case, a person could exit and leave water inside the staircase.
Oh, that's the sleight of hand part of a magic trick. You're not looking at
However,
the staircase.
that
You're looking
person
at the
would be
tank.
soaked,
True,
meaning
but
that
also,
some
like,
trace
it
should
just
be
opens
left.
the other way. Like, I think when we look at the model of the thing, we could tell.
That would explain why there was a puddle around the stairs.
So when Himiko came out from the stairs, her wet clothes dripped water all over.
Ha ha, bitch! Caught you soaking wet and red-handed.
I also forgot you could do this. Whee! I bumped the right stick a minute ago, and I was like, "Wait, what happened?" And I realized, oh yeah, woo! I do like the dynamic stands as well that like move forward to put the suspicion, like the person that's like in the topic of discussion, like in front of everybody.
Judging from Himiko's reaction, you hit it right on the bullseye.
But Himiko's clothes should have been wet when she left the water tank.
Took her forever to come out.
That's true.
Her clothes were definitely not wet.
Of course. That's because my underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
No, magic had nothing to do with her. We've confirmed this.
There's this wonderful idea that she just,
Change.
you know, changed clothes.
It's because she changed her uniform.
The dormitory is stocked with uniforms. Did you hide one behind the stage in advance?
You know, complete copies of the clothes we wear every day.
Mm-hmm. Convenient,
I remember
right?
seeing Himiko go to the gym this morning, carrying a uniform and a towel.
You helped her set this thing up. You should know how it freaking works.
Ah! Why would you say that?
Because we're trying to not convict her of murder, you dumbass.
I see. She had a towel too. She may not have had time to fully dry her hair. But her short hair and hat ensured we were none the wiser.
Himiko can't get wet, because her body repels water.
Huh? Like a duck?
Himiko, come on. Give it up already.
Fine. You win. It's just like you said. The water tank and staircase both have mechanisms.
So I was correct.
But that doesn't mean I used them. I didn't need them. I used my magic.
I really like Himiko.
Were you dropped
She's
on
like,
your head as a kid?
It's silly, and it gets a little repetitive, but like,
Little.
she tries her best.
Now that we understand how the trick was performed, let us move on.
Yes, let us proceed. Where did the culprit hide Ryoma's body? From our discussion earlier, his body could have been in the space inside the staircase.
She would have
But
hit it,
that's
though.
where Himiko would escape from, right?
She would have what?
She would have noticed it,
Yeah, it's true.
at the very least.
So Himiko went in the stairs with the body? What kind of kinky shit is she into?
That seems unlikely. There isn't enough space for 2 people to fit in there.
Yeah, the stairs are pretty cramped. It'd be hard to fit even Ryoma and Himiko in there.
It's like they're the 2 smallest people around, but even so.
Who says they went in together? She could have made the switch as she was leaving the tank. At the same time, she could have pulled out the body from inside the stairs. That way, she'd have room to put herself in there. See how easy that is? I think that explains how Himiko changed places with Ryoma's body.
Wait a minute! Why did you automatically assume it was Himiko?
'Cause who else?
Who else but Himiko could have done
Like,
it?
we haven't exactly heard any other like ideas about how this could have happened.
Angie, you spent more time with Himiko than any of us, so why are you accusing her?
You may think you're protecting Himiko, but what if she really is the culprit? We'll all die, and it will be all your fault. Atua will lose precious devotees. Are you okay with that, Tenko?
More like devotee.
Totally fine with that.
I'm totally fine with murdering you all.
I don't care what anyone says. Himiko would never murder someone. That's what I believe more than anything. I want to believe in her, no matter what. If I can't do that, then I'd rather just die. So until this body takes its final breath, I'm gonna keep believing in Himiko.
Something mildly redeeming, finally.
You know, actually being sweet instead of
Yeah.
forcing it.
The only one who could have switched out Ryoma's body is Himiko herself.
When Himiko was escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs and simply switched places with it.
Are you telling me you saw that happen?
No one could have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
Check what some of these are. Gonta didn't notice Ryoma inside until after the piranhas were released.
So basically, no one saw anything.
Oh, thank goodness for Ryoma's kill. I just punched right through it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, you're gonna hit that.
Yep. Oh, see, that's why
Someone
that
did
skill's
see
really
inside the
handy.
tank. It
Don't
was
even have to
Gonta.
worry. Just shoot. Shoot first, ask questions later.
Even though it's a trial, where
Gonta
we
had
all have to
climbed
ask
into the
questions.
stage
Yep.
and was looking into the tank from above. Isn't that right, Gonta?
Yeah, Gonta saw down into tank, but saw no one in there.
No one was in there?
Yeah, no one. Guess that clue no good, huh?
No, that's actually a great clue. Because if Ryoma's body was hidden inside the staircase, Himiko would have had to pull him out before she went inside. There certainly wasn't enough room in the staircase for both of them. But that means if the tank was empty when Gonta looked, Ryoma's body must not have been hidden in the staircase.
What if they squeezed into that space with Ryoma's body to avoid getting caught?
She had no need to worry about us witnessing her at that point. For the entire stage was hidden behind a curtain. To all but Gonta, anyway.
Then the culprit never would have considered hiding inside the staircase with the body. Entering the staircase after moving the body is much faster, and seems more rational too.
Then, Ryoma's body wasn't hidden in the stairs?
Someone better say where the fucking body was hidden, or I'm gonna start cutting throats!
Jesus.
Okay. Where was the body hidden? We need to pin that down. Not inside the staircase, but where?
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Well, how about behind the curtain?
If there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible.
Or maybe the body was in the tank all along.
Where
But we
bullets
just
again?
couldn't see it.
Impossible. You need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
And what of the tank containing the piranhas?
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
Could they have
The
eaten it
body
though?
and
Because could they have
piranhas were
moved?
separated.
Wait, that's right, because
Then
we
it
did
wouldn't
say
have been
the
devoured,
piranhas seemed
correct?
more cramped, right? Someone
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah, but what would that mean? How would we, like, it couldn't have just been the body, because again, if he was already dead and he was in the tank, so there would have had to have been some way. So if they were going to put his body in the piranha tank, they would have needed some way to stop the piranhas from eating it until
Because they didn't have
it fell
water
into
to.
the tank. Huh?
They didn't have water to move. They couldn't move because there was so much.
I
So
feel
they
like if
couldn't
there
turn
wasn't
around
water
and
in
eat
the
it.
tank, the piranhas would be dead.
Either way, though. Okay, so even if there was water, that means they were still cramped, though. They could barely move.
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
This here.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, it's a water tank. Okay, so there was water in there.
Okay.
It was hung over there. Front side was made of glass. The other sides were made out of wood. There was no lid.
Okay, so wait. Oh, wait, no, someone would have noticed.
Yeah, so crammed
Fuck.
piranhas. The piranhas that ate Ryoma. Before the magic show, Angie said it looked like there were more piranhas compared to when she prepared for the show the night before. So,
I think there's gotta be a body in there or something, maybe?
I think you're right. Well, I mean, I know that you're right.
Okay.
I know that you're correct. We just have to figure out how they, like, how it could have worked.
Maybe because the body drowned recently? Like, the piranhas couldn't tell if it was dead or not?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
Let's, I'm
After
gonna let
all,
this thing
there was
run
only enough
through.
space for Himiko.
Well, how about behind the curtain?
If there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible.
Or maybe the body was in the tank all along. But we just couldn't see it.
Impossible. You need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
And what of the tank containing the piranhas?
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas were separated,
Yeah.
then it wouldn't have been devoured, correct?
Also, if there's no lid, then Could you just drop the body in there as the tank was opening?
I mean, potentially, yeah, but where would it have come from? If it like, so
Yeah.
you're saying as the bottom of the tank fell open, they dropped the body in from the top, from above the tank?
Yeah, because the gym window's right up there.
Yeah, but also, and there were people who were unaccounted for during the show, I believe. However, we also didn't see anybody up there. Like, even if we weren't really looking, I feel like, I don't know, that might have drawn attention.
Probably.
So, even though he was in the same tank, there was one piece of evidence at the crime scene that might explain it.
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for
So
Himiko.
it's one of these 5 things.
Well,
know.
how about behind the curtain?
If there was a way to enter the tank from
You
there,
want me to...
Handcuffs won't come into play until we talk about that window.
Yeah.
From where all the scratches came
from.
from.
Correct.
Along,
Uh,
but we just couldn't see it.
water tank trick we already used.
Yep.
Wet staircase we already got rid of that. So it's gotta be piranha tank
And what of the tank
or
containing the piranhas?
square glass plane. Let me see.
No way!
Where was that found again?
Sewer glass paint that was at the bottom of the piranha tank. That's incorrect. That's supposed to say the water tank where Ryoma's body had appeared. So this large square glass pane was found in the bottom of that giant tank. After we shattered it. So we shattered the front of the tank, and all that glass was broken. However, we found this one large square piece sitting in the tank that was not broken. Seems like it may have come from something else.
Okay, so that probably did come from the piranha tank. They were separated.
Seems plausible.
If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranha...
If you saw a person in half, and they have and their legs are being blocked by a board, that means you could hide something else in the other end. Ha-ha!
Yep, there we go.
Kyo's hypothesis is correct. The body and the piranhas were separated. This was accomplished using the square glass pane found in the tank.
Just as I thought.
There
Using
we
that
go.
glass pane as a divider, a safe space could be created in the tank.
So, was that kind of like what you were thinking?
Yeah, that's what I was
Which
thinking.
would also potentially explain why the piranhas were so crammed.
Yeah.
It is in such a space that the body could be stored, separated from the piranhas.
And that means Ryoma's body was hidden in the piranha tank the whole time!
So Ryoma's body fell into the water tank with the piranhas?
Gonta knew it!
What is it, Gonta?
Gonta was above stage when piranhas fall. That's why Gonta sees something no one else could. When piranhas fell, Gonta sees some big thing fall into water tank with them.
Freeze frame that.
I can't. This is a live stream.
No. Now that Gonta think about it, Gonta maybe see Ryoma's body.
when the piranhas dropped from the tank, I thought I saw something bigger drop as well. The water tank on the bottom is made completely out of glass, correct? You can see what is happening through the glass. Can you really hide a body in the tank?
Even in murky
Two-way
water,
mirror?
a dead body would still be visible in a glass tank.
Unless a certain something was used to obscure the body.
A certain something?
We all agree that the glass pane was used to separate the body from the piranhas, correct? Well, that method has the added benefit of hiding the body from view.
Yeah? How could you hide a body like that?
I was the culprit able to conceal the body in the piranha tank?
Oh, I see.
He used the Monokuma file too.
Yes. So, I think this kind of follows. So the piranhas were crammed up, so they just walked.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
This is it! It was the piranhas. The piranhas were obscuring the body.
Huh? The piranhas?
That's right. Remember what Angie said during the investigation?
Blah, blah, we don't.
They increased that significantly? I didn't know piranhas fuck like rabbits.
It seemed that way, but it wasn't that the actual number of piranhas increased. The glass pane divided the tank nearly in half, right? The piranhas got crowded together, making it look like there were more of them.
The more densely the piranhas are packed, the harder it is to see past them.
Because of that, it was difficult to see the body hidden in the tank.
That glass pane was the lid from the piranha tank. It was really easy to detach that lid, so it's no wonder they used it as a divider.
Anyway, it worked so well.
Hey, thanks for telling us that useless detail.
What the heck are you saying? That detail was super useful. Sure, the lid looks a little big, but if you set it diagonally, it would fit perfectly. Nice job, Himi.
This much evidence? It seems like the body was definitely in the piranha tank.
Congrats, Himiko! Now there should be no reason for anyone to suspect you.
Sure about that?
Yeah,
Oops.
because if you didn't switch places with the body, then you couldn't have killed him.
Objection.
It only means we now have other suspects. You are not cleared of suspicion just yet.
Okay, but still, that's way better.
That's wonderful news, Himiko! Atua is happy for you.
Man, everyone here is full of shit.
Apologize, Angie. You and your Atua better tell Himiko
Welcome to
you're
Danganronpa.
sorry
This is
right
only the
now.
third damn game we're playing so far.
Atua is sleeping. He went to bed angry because you all doubted him.
What a petty-ass god.
No, it's okay. We shouldn't be mad at Angie. We should be mad at this class trial, at this killing game.
Oh, Himiko! Bless your sweet, kind heart.
That's what Atua said anyway.
No.
What?
It's too bad that the handsome god went to bed angry, though.
Himiko's still brainwashed?
Yeah.
I'm not giving up just yet. This is gonna be a breeze. Great, now what are we gonna do? We're back to square one.
And why are we back to square one?
Because any of us could still be the culprit. Jeez! You flunk out of Tard school or something?
Nuh-uh.
You know who you're talking to, right?
Not everyone. We can narrow it down to whoever doesn't have an alibi yet.
Eh? What alibi?
I guess I should have known a dumb whore pig like you wouldn't understand. So let me
Okay.
explain.
Damn.
Who you calling a dumb pig?
No, he actually said it. Never mind.
If there's this much evidence, then there's no mistake the body was hidden in the piranha tank. But for someone to plant the body in there with such limited time is pretty tricky.
Huh? One time, Cobra could have set up this case. Scene. Yeah, totally read that wrong. Maybe this series is giving me dyslexia.
Yeah, I feel like that too sometimes. All right, 12 seconds. I forget. I think it's this.
Yeah.
Damn it, no.
Nope. I mean, no.
No, sorry, it's before nighttime because the school regulations say you can't be in some of these places.
That's it! It was done yesterday, before nighttime.
Ding, ding, ding! The ultimate detective gets it right again!
Ignore the wrong guess.
Yeah, ignore that.
How do you know
Listen,
it was
that's
before
non-canon.
nighttime yesterday?
It's non-canon. I get everything
Stop
right the
asking
first
me
time.
dumbass questions. It could have been solved with the process of elimination.
Yeah, like I just did. Wait.
Fine. First, the gym was
does that
closed
even
during
mean?
nighttime, so no one
Anyway.
could have entered.
Oh, sorry. Adjusting my mic.
If you try to enter the gym at night, it'll go off.
Oh god.
You talking about my butthole?
What?
No, she means the alarm.
After nighttime passed, morning came. But hiding the body before the show was...
Impossible! Himiko and I were waiting in front of the gym before the morning announcement.
Which leaves only one possibility. It was done before nighttime yesterday. Anyone who doesn't get this is just...
Okay.
Alright, that's
Placed
enough of
Ryoma's
that.
corpse in the piranha tank
I think
before
I mentioned, yeah,
nighttime
this
yesterday?
game is significantly more vulgar. I still, like, damn. I still can't believe this game just has, like, well, I guess it is an M rating, but still, like, damn.
Which means he was also killed during that time frame.
Yay! Now we know what time the crime happened, right?
I still don't really get it, though. Can we narrow down the time of death a bit more?
I'm sure we can narrow it down more if we consider the source of the information. Monokuma!
There is no time of death in the Monokuma file. Let's see, there's the insect meet and greet, which sets a certain time frame. I think that might be it.
That'll be it.
Oh. Oh, well, interesting. There's a custom message for it.
Hmm.
No, Ryoma was not present.
I was wrong!
It's nice they had an actual dedicated message for it, though. Kokichi's account, he was there. Maki was alone. Witnessing Ryoma.
This is it! If we can find out who last saw Ryoma alive, we can narrow down the time of death. Hirumi, you were asking everyone when they had last seen him, right?
Yes, Gonta was the last person who saw Ryoma.
What? Really?
And when was the last time Gonta saw Ryoma?
When Gonta was inviting everyone to insect meet and greet, so... Gonta think that was maybe 8 p.m.?
If he was last seen at 8 p.m. and was killed before nighttime officially began...
Then we can assume the crime took place between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock at night.
So all we must do is find someone with no alibi for that time period, yes? Simple enough. After all, most of us were detained by Gonta then.
If I recall correctly, the only people that weren't there besides Ryoma...
That would be the four of us.
That voice line kind of
Myself,
sounded like it got cut off
Kaito,
there.
You, and also...
Well, Kirumi, you would tell the truth, even if it screwed you over.
And also, Kokichi left for like an hour.
Yeah.
Just
Never
saying.
each one build the truth, so I do not care if people suspect me.
Ah, beautiful! Your spirit of self-sacrifice is just too beautiful!
That's the... Oh...
You will also see
It actually does. It puts like a ray of light behind you. That's really funny, actually.
the crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night, and I was at the gym during that time. But I was only there for about 5 minutes.
Why would you even say that, though? You're tying a noose around your neck, you know.
I don't care if it was 5 seconds. It's way too suspicious that you were alone in the gym. I think the cleaning lady here is the culprit. You killed Ryoma, didn't you?
It's too soon to tell. We should hear what everyone has to say, right?
Fuck that noise.
But Mew, you don't have an alibi for when the crime occurred either, do you?
Think I'm suspicious? I don't even know where the gym is.
Doesn't telling such obvious lies make you more suspicious, Mew?
The other two without alibis are Kaito and Maki. Let us hear your testimonies.
I was in my research lab the whole time. I didn't go to the gym.
But that cannot be proven, can it?
What about Kaito? Only murderers grow out creepy facial hair
Wow,
like mustaches and goatees.
That's just mean.
What? My goatee's not creepy. It gives me a glamorous celebrity vibe.
Anyway, among
Not
those
wrong.
four, the culprit
Yeah,
must be
it's
the
like
one who
I'm
doesn't have
inclined to
an
agree
alibi.
with him.
I apologize,
think it
but
looks
given the
cool.
circumstances, we have no choice but to suspect you.
Suspect who? Who's the culprit?
Wait up! Why are you guys suspicious of me? I've been helping the whole time!
Oh, wait. I remember now. I
Have you,
do
though?
have an alibi.
What's that?
Have you been helping the whole time?
Yeah, have you been helping? I
We
mean,
will see
somewhat.
whether or not I am suspicious as the...
I'm
No
not
way
the
I'm the
culprit.
culprit!
And the fourth person is?
Never mind. It's a three-way. The mass panic debate is about to start. Well, you're exactly correct, but let me give you another tutorial first.
Oh, come
The
on.
mass panic debate this time around will have loud voice dialogue. It's when one of your opponents shouts their opinion in a loud voice. This blocks out everyone's arguments. Even if you see a weak spot, you can't refute it. Oh no, what do I do then? That's what you're thinking, right? Luckily, it's just like white noise. Shut them up with the X button silencer. After that, all of the arguments will be audible again. Then
If only it was that easy.
Yep. Thanks for your understanding. Sincerely, System.
I have
I
an
was
alibi.
running away from Gonta!
What is your alibi?
Tried hiding in the classroom.
When I was running from
I even
Boogaloo,
tried hiding in the girls' bathroom.
things got a little heated if you catch my drift. Nothing else perfect.
What's Monkey's alibi?
Then right before nighttime, I got tired and fell
I
asleep.
didn't run
Did
a
you
game.
really leave the gym at 9 p.m.?
I was in
Are
my
you
research
sure
lab
you
the
did
whole
not
time.
stay at the gym?
No, in my own room. Jeez.
Focus
I
on
have
I
an
was
alibi.
running away
About-
from Gonta.
Gonta's account.
What is your-
Okay, that's not helpful.
Tried hiding in the classroom.
Maki alone,
When
but
I
nobody
was
can
running from
verify
Boogaloo,
that.
hiding in the
There's
girls'
also
bathroom.
Ryoma.
Things got a little heated if you catch
Until
my
they
drift.
left with
Nothing else
Gonta.
perfect.
Oops, I did not mean to do that.
You missed.
I didn't even mean to shoot that. Last person who saw Ryoma on Kokichi's account. He left at 9. He was caught by Kurumi in the entrance hall. He stayed with her until 10 p.m. Okay, so that validates Kurumi's alibi, at least insofar as she wasn't at the gym the entire period. So it doesn't verify her 5 minutes claim, but it verifies that she was occupied from 9 to 10. He went to the dorms and returned to the Ultimate Entomologist lab at 11 p.m. He saw a figure of a girl in lingerie wandering around the courtyard a few times, which I feel like we can guess who that was. So probably Miyu. So potentially this can validate either, if Kurumi makes a claim, we could potentially validate it with her, or validate something that Miyu says.
Then
Five
right before
minutes
nighttime,
before
I got
9
tired
p.m.
and fell asleep.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.?
I was in
Are
my
you
research
sure
lab
you
the
did
whole
not
time.
stay at the gym?
No, in my own room.
Yeah, she did not stay at the gym. I heard it! Okay, yeah, Kurumi did not stay at the gym. Because we know that she was
No, I
chasing
think
Kokichi
Hirumi
around.
is telling the truth.
Okay.
Kokichi's story proves it.
We've seen this.
Kokichi met Kirumi at 9 p.m. and it...
Gonta went to the gym to catch Himiko and Angie 5 minutes before 9 o'clock. After I left Gonta's lab, I ran into Kirumi. I'm pretty sure Kirumi stayed at the gym 5 minutes till 9 o'clock.
This information could have been told to us beforehand.
Same with most of the evidence.
Sorry, forgot. I definitely didn't keep it a secret to make the trial more interesting.
Forgot? It seems far more plausible that you were telling another lie.
Unlike robots, we meatbags can't pull out our memories from our hard drive.
Was that supposed to offend me? Your irrationality fills me with pity.
If I am the culprit, that would mean I killed Ryoma within 5 minutes, transported him to the gym, and hid him in the piranha tank. This seems highly unlikely.
If you called Ryoma out to the gym and killed him there, you wouldn't need to move him. All you would have to do is hide him in the piranha tank.
Gonta was in the midst of heading to the gym to capture Angie. Are you claiming I took advantage of that and called Ryoma for a rendezvous at the gym?
That'd be pretty difficult.
It would also
We should
require,
probably look
like,
at other
her to know
possibilities.
about the insect meet and greet, which was, like, nobody could have known about that because Kokichi planned it, like, right beforehand with Gonta. It was, the whole thing is that everyone was captured because it was such a surprise.
Maybe someone snuck into the gym while Kirumi and I were busy talking.
The only ones capable of that are the other 3 with no alibis.
Mew, Kaito, and Maki! Ah, you're including me too?
But there's actually one person we can rule out of the suspects list.
Right? There's one person who's totally not suspicious. Say who it is already.
Mew.
Yep, it's Mew. Need to pin down who that was. It's gotta be Mew.
That's it! Kokichi, you're talking about Mew, right?
What? Mew?
Yeah, you can take her off the list. She actually has an alibi.
Booyah! Suck it, nerds!
Wait a sec. Since when does she have an alibi?
That's a good line.
If you compare everyone's statements, there's no other possibility.
A girl walking around half naked.
Who else could it be but the horny exhibitionist Mew?
We can't just jump to conclusions like that. He just saw a shadow, right?
What, you want to say it was you?
That could have been anyone walking around in women's underwear. Even me.
That'd be a whole different issue.
That would be a whole different issue.
No, it's Mew, without a doubt. Mew and Gonta's statements prove it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Gonta's face get red hot. She used her secret woman weapon.
I see. It sounds like Gonta got an eyeful,
What? Why the heck were you in your underwear, Mew?
Well, 'cause, you know, I'm
Pretty stacked, so...
I figured I'd take my clothes off so Gonta would be too flustered to touch me.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, you cockroaches!
I mean, it's actually a pretty decent
Anyway,
strategy.
I think the blood rushed to both of Gonta's heads.
Mew was in her underwear, and Gonta got weird feeling. So Gonta ran away.
So Gonta ran
Well,
away.
when you got the body of a goddess, it's only natural to want to flaunt it. I show my panties to the boys all the time.
Sure
And
you
I
do.
mean all the time.
As if it was ever in doubt, Mew.
So you're welcome, Gonta.
Most of that was unintelligible nonsense, but it would seem that Mew has an actual alibi.
Yeah, it took a while, but at least we got everyone's alibis clear. We should remember all of this in case we need to recall these events again.
Nice.
That leaves Kaito and Maki as the only ones with no alibis.
Then one of them must be the culprit. But which one, I wonder? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the culprit by its...
No.
Hold up! Don't decide just yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called the plot.
Yep.
Maybe we should determine the sequence of events. The culprit
No, we should do something more fun. And I have the perfect idea.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
We narrowed it down to 2 people, and one of those 2 is the culprit, right? Since we don't have to randomly accuse each other, finding the truth just got much easier. So let's find the truth with a more effective method.
What is this effective method?
If one of them is the culprit, then the innocent one should know who the guilty one is. Yeah?
No, that doesn't follow at all. That literally doesn't work logically.
Because if you know you're not the culprit, then you can just accuse the other person.
Again, that doesn't verify anything.
Yes, that is true.
Which means there is one person among us who definitely knows who the culprit is. To that someone who knows, do your best to convince us. Work harder.
Work harder?
Have the 2 argue for their innocence. That's how we'll decide our culprit.
Even if we did that, wouldn't they just pass the blame back and forth?
This is why it's not a good idea.
And...
Yeah.
Huh?
You guys talk about cooperation and teamwork, but you're all afraid. You're too scared to point your fingers at others, so you hide behind the word trust. How do you expect to find the culprit when you're all worried about each other's feelings? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit!
Damn.
If we want to find the liar, I suggest that the 2 suspects argue against each other. No more pointless deductions. All we need is for them to fight for their lives.
I just want to say those pointless deductions have gotten us here so
Not
far.
boring, but super fun!
What's up?
I just want to say those pointless deductions have gotten us here so far. We narrowed
Yeah.
it down to 2 people.
I mean, we haven't made it very far, but we've made progress.
We'll catch the culprit in their lies when we find a contradiction. We'll scare the culprit until they screw up! That's how a true class trial works. Right, Monokuma?
A development like that would liven things up a bit.
Yep, I totes agree.
You're agreeing with Monokuma? Just whose side are you on?
I'm on your side. I don't want to die either, you know.
Chaotic neutral.
That's why we need to take this seriously. A hot debate to smoke out the liar.
And how do you expect us to start this?
If you guys need some help getting started, I can give out the first topic. Our first topic is this! Ta-da!
The cups pad.
Not just any cups pad, but the one given to our latest victim, Ryoma. When we started investigating, I went straight to his room to borrow it.
So it wasn't the culprit who took the video from his room. It was you.
And the reason why I brought it out just for this occasion is because one of these 2 had Ryoma's motive video. Dun dun dun!
One of these 2 had it?
And for us to figure that out, we need to know who this motive video belongs to. Take a guess, everyone. Whose motive video did Ryoma have?
Well, wait, if Ryoma was... Oh, shit, yeah.
Oh, I see. So we're implying that... Wait. Oh. So we're implying that the culprit killed Ryoma to get their own motive video because they were all mixed up. However, Shuichi has Kaito's.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So...
Maki?
Yeah,
Maki?
Yeah. That being said, I mean, do we know that? I mean,
no, we don't.
By process of elimination, this would be the answer.
That's it.
But like, have we actually
It was
verified it?
Maki's motive video, right?
Wow, how did you ever guess?
Oh, it was.
Ooh, I know! It's because the motive video that you have belongs to Kaito. Process of elimination wins again.
Process
The
of
obvious
elimination.
answer was Maki, right?
Is that true, Shuichi?
Yes, you're right.
And what about that? Just because Ryoma had my motive video, that doesn't make me the culprit.
Finally, you said something! This is how a debate should be. I only brought up the motive video to make you talk.
Excuse me?
Okay, now that we got the party rolling, let's get you and Kaito ready to argue. Remember, if you're not the culprit, then that means the other one is. Got that? Let's start this extreme death debate. Tear up the other's lies, rip each other apart.
Wait just a minute. What are you trying to...
Quit screwing around! We don't need to debate who's a culprit! I'm not the culprit! That's for sure.
Which means...
Kaito, wait. Maybe Kokichi is wrong. Maybe he...
But Maki isn't a culprit either.
Huh?
What?
Let's go.
What?
Let's go.
Let's do it. Screw with Kokichi.
Huh? Really? You're saying neither of you are the culprit? Then what would be the point of this whole debate?
Who cares about that? All I know is that neither me or Maki are the culprit. It's just a hunch I've got.
He's got Makis.
Hunch?
Nope, it's just a hunch.
Are you being serious? You do know all our lives are on the line here, right? And you're betting our lives on just a hunch?
You don't get it. This isn't just any hunch.
My lunch
This
hunch.
is an official hunch from the Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
You
No
just said
rhyme
that-
or reason.
You just said that 'cause no, there was a rhyme. No reason, just a rhyme.
Logical. This is even more difficult to comprehend than Kokichi's antics.
You're totally not serious. You can't be that stupid, right?
No, he might actually be that stupid. Damn idiot!
A two-a-damned idiot!
Hey, don't call me an idiot. Anyway, me and Maki aren't the culprit. There's no doubt about it. I believe in Maki.
You what?
I believe in Harvey
You
Dent.
believe in her? But based on what?
Based on me.
Huh? I don't gotta base it on anything. No matter where the
Screw
clues
the
point.
evidence.
In the end, the only thing that matters is what I believe, right? Whether I believe or not. Whether I want to believe or not. That's the only thing that matters.
So, you do not have any evidence.
But I
Yep,
mean,
pretty
like
much.
technically in a trial by jury, whatever the individual jury members believe is technically, if you really like want to, you know.
Well, we're not playing jury just yet.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like not yet. It's like, but that's also still a majority vote. So what you believe individually means nothing if it doesn't coincide with what anyone else believes at all. So it's like,
Yeah, it's like, let's stop. Let's actually just like narrow this down, please.
Yeah, it's like, congratulations, you've described the process of jury nullification. It means nothing.
Only baseless conjecture.
But I totally get where he's coming from, because I want to believe in Himiko too.
Oh god.
Here we go. Want to believe, huh? Yeah, I think I understand that.
You just gotta believe.
Wanting to believe in someone is a beautiful act, yes.
Where is that from?
It's the X-Files.
X-Files? Oh, no. I was thinking, well, no, the quote. Because I've heard that quote, you just gotta believe.
Oh, that's like, I think that's Peter Pan.
Okay. Something like that.
However, it is a sentiment that has no place in a class trial.
Yeah, there we go.
He's an idiot after all.
He goes like, you guys are believing in me with no evidence. You guys are stupid.
It's okay to be idiot, as long as you believe in people.
Guys, I said don't call me an idiot. Really hurts my feelings.
This is going nowhere.
It's
Oh my
really,
god. Next.
Yeah.
I'll believe in Maki as well.
All right. Screw the logic. Screw the class trial. We're believing.
Yeah.
That's our Kaido, right? Making us think with our hearts.
You too? How could the ultimate detective believe in someone without proof?
We're getting a little Ace Attorney here, actually. Is what we're doing. Now that I think about it, that's kind of where we're going.
There's no
with
proof
this.
linking Maki or Kaido to this crime either.
And that is also an actual
That is
logical.
also
See,
true.
that is a logical point. Thank you, detective, for
Finally,
actually
some
correlating
actually-
the nice belief. It's like there's no actual hard evidence here.
I believe
We wasted like 10 minutes on this discussion. It's like, can we just say there's no evidence, please?
Yeah.
Right on, Shuichi.
Again,
I picked
this
a
is
good
the
sidekick.
Danganronpa way. Take 25 minutes to get around to saying something that could be explained in 5.
And by the way, I might be. I told you that, didn't I? I'm just an apprentice, not a real detective.
You're the closest thing we've got, Shuichi.
How do you plan to get closer to the truth without suspecting either of them? Unless you have evidence to the contrary, these two will remain suspect.
So I just have to turn it around, right?
Huh?
It's not like I owe that idiot a favor or anything just because he defended me. But that hopeless idiot may have encouraged me a bit.
Seriously, enough's enough. Stop calling me an idiot.
No, idiot.
What are you trying to say, Maki?
I didn't want to say anything, but I can't stay silent forever. So I'll tell you.
Oh, tell us what?
I saw Kaido drown real
Whoa. Oh.
What?
Ryoma? At nighttime?
So Ryoma was still alive at nighttime?
I thought the crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night.
But that's wrong, because I met up with Ryoma during nighttime.
If that's true, then we have no basis for suspecting only Kaito and Maki.
That's right. Everyone suspected them, because they have alibis for those times.
That means me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
That's not necessarily true, but...
Hang on.
Fucking around! You think I'm dumb enough to swallow that line of crap?
Yes, this seems too convenient.
But why did Maki wait until now to mention that?
It's totally obvious! Maki's so desperate that she has to lie.
Or she's afraid.
Yeah, or she knows she's innocent and is like, God damn it, you idiots. Should we believe that statement? Intermission. All right. Do you want to leave it here or keep going?
I got time to keep going.
All right, because that's probably like the halfway point. We're at an hour and a half. So are you good to go for potentially another hour and a half?
Yeah.
All right.
I got time.
Sounds good. Let's do it. Oh boy! It seems the voting is finished. Now then, let's see the results. Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
The hell you saying?
Wait a second. What happened? Voting time hasn't happened yet. Yes, it has. Oh, that's you.
Did I ask time? Do you remember Monosuke?
No, it hasn't. You're the one who doesn't remember Monotaro.
Yeah. Aw, man, you're right. Sit me. I'm so picky.
Wow, I didn't expect you all to get so worked up over such a small lie. You kids are pretty gullible, huh?
Now then.
Well, anyway, let's just skip this trial and jump ahead to chapter 3.
The hell you saying?
Wait a second, we don't know the culprit yet.
Oh, we will.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it.
Taro. That was chapter 1's case. How can you be this forgetful? You people are idiots. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Another shocking truth revealed.
Back to square one.
Square one? If square one, they wouldn't have got eaten by the competition.
Oof. That might be a video gaming joke.
After that terrible movie, they had no other choice.
Now I'm not so sure.
Wow! What does that mean?
It means he doesn't want to get involved in another pointless argument, like this one.
Ooh.
We shouldn't listen to anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
I told you already, we don't need to. I hate liars. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
More one.
Liar, liar, plants for hire.
Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate. We'll listen to what you have to say.
It must have been a little after midnight last night. He visited me at my He wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Motive video?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct? Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video?
Maybe. I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pad.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
If he went around asking at random, he might have asked some people besides Maki.
He never asked me. He probably never asked you guys either, right?
Then, who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pad?
Kokichi?
But Kokichi wouldn't have known whose was whose.
Unless he watched them all beforehand.
Well, right, but he
and lied about it.
Well, but when would he have watched them all beforehand? Because he went to gather them up, like after the insect meet and greet. So he was distracted from 9 to 10, and then gathered them up and would have watched them from around 10 to and would have brought them there because he brought them there so that everyone could watch them as a big group. So that doesn't necessarily imply that he watched each and every one, although I guess if it took him a freaking hour, who knows. So it's possible he watched them, but then he would have had to go find Ryoma and actively tell him who... I don't know. I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm not sure.
Let's keep her going.
Yeah, it would have to be... Yeah, I guess it would have had to have been Kokichi. Yeah, because, like, it's the only...
It's the only one. It's the only one.
You're the only one.
It's you.
That would be Kokichi. So, you saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that
if he was
Maki
going to
had
hand
his?
them out to each person, he would have had to have known who was whose.
When males get this quiet, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
What happened then, Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video?
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
Wow, Maki, that's super careless. Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your sleep?
And then what happened?
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return. But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it.
So you don't even know if Ryoma saw his motive video? What a bunch of crap.
Oh. And here we are, James left during a live stream, and so I can't control the next screen. So what does everyone here think who the culprit is? Do you think it's Kokichi, who may have snuck a peek and decided, oh wait, Ryoma's got mine, and then may have killed him or held him hostage for a day to determine? I don't know. What's going on?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to answer a phone call. My sister should be here in the house, but I don't know where she is, and she didn't answer the phone. So, it's, anyway. Where was I? I tabbed out of my thing on my computer, and now I need to get back to it. There we go.
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then. Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
If that story is true.
It's true.
Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
Suspected? What for?
Well, for being the last person to see with Ryoma.
Yeah.
Rumi said it earlier. It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. That's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion.
You didn't say anything because you weren't in the mood?
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
Well, whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Yes, yes! Those who believe shall be saved!
No, we need to wait. There is still more to confirm.
Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi?
Huh? What now?
You never answered my question. Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Is that really important?
Yeah, it's important.
Yes!
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma, it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime.
I see. Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony.
Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Well, Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma?
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth.
Here comes the dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki. Okay, it's true. I told Ryoma.
Just as I thought.
But that's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him.
Have you seen everyone's motive video?
No, not yet. I was gonna wait until we hosted like a movie screening party. I just checked who had whose so I could give them back to everyone after.
I see.
Anyway, if Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki. That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during nighttime.
No, we cannot be too sure about that yet. Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean it was during nighttime yesterday.
So you still suspect me?
I am saying it could still be a possibility.
Hang on just another second here.
And as James goes through this live stream again, does anyone get any of those Spider-Man PS5 faceplates? I highly doubt it because they're all on eBay for 3 times as much as they originally went for, which is absolutely insane. The craziest part is people are actually buying them, which is even more insane. Like, oh my god, $200 for this thing, that's impossible.
What did you pay $200 for?
I was trying to make No, I didn't. I didn't pay that. No, I was going on a tangent as you leaving live streams about random stuff.
Oh,
this time it was the Spider-Man PS5 covers.
Gotcha. Is it just the controller, or is it the whole console?
I got the controller, but they sold the console faceplates separately, and those sold out within 30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, gee, what a surprise, right?
It's but that controller you can buy easily right now. Those aren't sold out.
Yeah, I mean, I guess people are more. I don't know.
If there is still a small chance of you being the culprit, then I cannot trust you entirely. Because everyone's lives are at stake.
Then which is it? A lie or not lie?
She's not lying. Can't you tell just by looking at her?
If it was that easy, we'd be done by now. No, this is a world of lies and betrayal.
Himiko! It breaks my heart to hear you say depressing things!
I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
This is difficult to determine.
Maki is lying. Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind.
I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during nighttime. I'm telling the truth.
Okay. Okay, this is a lie required. Or, maybe not required, but,
I
something.
met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Presuming
Did
if
anyone
we
see
lie
those two
here, we can
together?
say... No? Why did you wait until now to reveal that you saw Ryoma? Okay.
I was wrong.
Hang on, maybe that's...
I met with Ryoma the
I think
previous
that
night.
might still be right, though.
What a load of crap!
Well, we saw him way earlier.
Yeah.
Way earlier.
Yeah, but I feel like if
I
we
didn't meet with
lie
anyone
and
else.
say Maki was not...
Did anyone see those two together?
Did anyone see those two together? So we didn't see that.
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that...
There we go.
I only reveal the truth.
All right, lie. Again. I'm a detective and I'm just
Not be able to
bullshitting.
prove they met, but I can prove Maki wasn't alone.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, please explain.
Well, Kaito and I trained together every night. And yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late. Huh?
This is an utter fabrication.
Ah, Kaito, don't worry.
Don't worry, you don't have to say anything.
Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs when we heard 2 people talking.
People talking?
I think this might have been a mandatory lie.
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out the other one.
The draw out the
Now
real
that I
clue.
think about
Yeah,
it,
exactly.
it must have been Ryoma.
What?
Yeah, maybe. That was probably around midnight.
Wait a minute! If you heard their voices, then that means...
So Ryoma and Maki did meet up.
No, hold up! Why'd you sit on that info for so long?
Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant. I had no reason to bring it up.
Which is, that's actually legitimate.
Now. We don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right?
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have said so sooner. But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma. None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
Only we can do that.
You two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time? If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have checked. We are still part of a killing game after all.
Whoa, whoa, chill out. Why the scary face? That was my bad, but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know? I wouldn't do something so uncool.
Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Then Gonta will believe friends.
You're gonna believe him? Just like that? But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Yes. If his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep. Unless he wishes for death, we should be able to believe him.
That's right. You can believe me.
Yeah, you're right. I'll believe him too. Belief shall set you free.
I'd be so surprised if Shuichi was alive.
He fucking
Especially after we
knows.
believed him for so long. We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
Yeah, he fucking knows.
All right, that proves it then. Ryoma was still alive during nighttime. In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
But I guess that means everyone's alibis no longer matter, yes?
So, everyone is culprit again?
So, we're right back where we started. What a pain.
However, it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha?
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning. But
That can't be either.
That's not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
Then when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
When did Ryoma's body get placed? Maki was with Ryoma around midnight, so it couldn't have been before nighttime. But it couldn't have been the morning after that, leaves.
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, dick cheese?
Dick cheese?
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
it may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as
Objection?
the snoozing sorceress. What a terrible title for a guard.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
What?
I don't even play baseball.
But we can't disobey
Shut
school
up.
rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning.
Calm down, everyone. Gonta sure if we discuss disagreement.
I see through your arguments. Disagreement? What? A disagreement? You mean you're split down the middle again? Then the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds.
Hey, that's trademarked. You don't get to use that.
Waiting for this.
It was trademarked by me.
We gotta
Shut
do that
up.
whole crazy thing again.
All right. It's time for the super amazing song.
I'm surprised Monokuma doesn't try to interfere more with, like, just how the trial outcomes. If he just wants to kill them all.
Well, I mean, the whole point is that he's supposed to kill. All right.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Angie,
I was was in front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
Himiko!
You were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Kaito!
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
I got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym also off limits at night.
Lucky!
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
Talking very
But
fast
should we
because
trust
the
Maki's
Japanese
testimony in the
text is probably shorter.
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
If someone create like a fan art with like Marvel vs. Capcom 1 with those silhouettes or with those animation positions, I feel like you could do that easily.
Yeah, probably. Like with the little final thing at the end, or of those side by side looking at each other.
The side by side looking at each other.
I mean, you probably could. You couldn't get them into the game though. Trust me, I've.
No, just artwork. Just
oh
like
yeah,
fan
artwork.
art or
Oh, I'm
something.
sure you could probably do that. That's a really cool mini game, honestly.
Yeah, that is really cool. I like that.
I am positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
That window's higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by. The curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation.
Investigation.
That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
Even if the culprit were to throw the
Carefully.
body from outside,
Oops,
the
sorry.
window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Ryoma was small. Gonta could have chucked him easy.
This just reminds me when I was watching another YouTuber play this game. He does a lot of like little quick improv, a lot, and he just responds with, "Yeah, Gonta slam dunk."
Yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not shocked at bodies.
Slam dunk.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it.
I know! They used the ladder in the gym! You tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right? So the culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
Well, don't think that's possible.
Yeah. The ladder doesn't reach the window. We were standing the ladder
Yeah.
on top of the tank.
Yeah.
That's it! The only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage. If you used the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it. The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage. And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage. Finally, the ladder was found in the gym, correct? If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
And they couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy. Then Gonta used his hard strength to throw the ladder or the body or something.
Gentlemen not throw dead bodies. Or ladders.
The body could not have been thrown into the piranha tank to begin with. It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Or, you know, breaking because a whole dead body was chucked in.
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible.
Sorry, you're right.
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
How the culprit moved the body from the window. Ha! You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
Do you have the answer then?
But of course. Tell him, Shuichi. Blow him all away with the truth.
Let's go.
Oh, God.
I actually don't know
The music stopped. It's like the music got all and just I don't know that yet.
Do we have like a rope or something? What the hell?
I mean, yeah, but like, have we actually sorted out how that all worked?
The culprit definitely.
No, but that's what this is for.
Right. That's what we're about to get to.
Seriously?
Serves you right. You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty. Dudes just need to shut up and take their licks.
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for. Hey, you gotta do something, Shuichi.
I know. I have to do something, but...
I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
We just have to turn our thinking around.
How did the tank get into the body?
Yes, wait, no.
Hang on a second.
If we assume that the body got into the tank, like somehow, was placed in the tank through the window, then how did they get it there?
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it. We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
Where he was killed?
Wouldn't it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead?
It's true, we don't know that.
Yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was found, when we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
The murder scene would definitely have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't anyone realize this yet? That's strange.
Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
I mean, we knew that we knew that going in.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
That's not a bad idea for a robot. The last time I heard such a good idea was when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of the cold.
What?
Himikawa under the bridge?
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
Wow, wow,
Wow, wow.
wow. I played the sound effects.
Wait, so who was the one who directed the conversation?
That's a good question. We don't know. We weren't paying attention to that.
But if only we had a history button. Oh, wait.
Yeah, well, I mean...
But the cause of death was drowning.
Drowning.
There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drown in toilets? Impossible.
Bullshit, I could do it, says me you.
The only place that fits is the pool. Even if you
Can't
use
do
magic,
that.
there's no other way.
Can't have been.
must
No,
be the
it's
pool,
the
then.
toilet, damn it.
Nah, that little turd drowned in the toilet.
Shut your mouth, you noisy sow.
Sal!
Agree. We can agree with that.
Yeah, keep it going.
Okay, sorry. Just phone was ringing again, but somebody else got it.
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room?
I'm pretty sure the pool rules can be used to refute the
Ryoma was
claim that
relaxing in his room when you got
because
attacked.
it would have been at nighttime. And
But the
pool,
cause
you
of death
can't
was
be in the
drowning.
pool. You can be in like
There's
the
nothing
area,
in his
but you
room that
can't
could
be in the
collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drown in toilets? Impossible.
We should consider
Bullshit.
places where water is stored.
Bullshit, I could do it. I love
The
that.
only place that...
You missed.
Even if you use magic,
Got
there's
it.
no other way.
That's wrong. Ooh, that was close. Last second. I didn't get my little. I
The
used
pool
up the
could not have been the scene of the
concentration
murder.
gauge.
Ryoma was killed at nighttime. No swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
A dead body is fine because it's just an object. But if a living person entered the pool, I think I might cry.
Cry as loud as you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying.
What?
In the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror in lipstick before I quietly leave.
Only after you leave do I realize how much you really mean to me.
What the fuck is wrong with you two?
Quit being so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets.
I forgot about that
Patriots.
line.
What the hell?
I forgot about that line. Oh,
You thought the last one was. You thought the last exchange was random.
Yeah, no, this one. It also didn't age very well either.
Okay.
Oh my god. It didn't. I don't think it even aged well like that year the game came out because I'm pretty sure they lost.
Anyway, we can conclude it's impossible for him to have drowned in the pool.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there other place where water can be stored?
His handcuffs were scratched.
Hello, Sink.
Yep.
This is it!
For it, I missed it.
The sink in Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on it.
Scratch marks on the sink?
And I believe those scratches were caused by...
Dun, 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 dun. The handcuffs, finally!
This is it!
Now we're putting the pieces together.
Yep, it's all coming
They
together.
were scratched as well.
Oh yeah, sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab. The marks on the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room. The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank. I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
So the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab's sink.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
Saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
That crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right. Then when they bite down, it gushes.
Stop! Please stop!
Blech.
But how did culprit handcuff Ryoma? He could have used Shikuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him?
It's possible they knocked him out before handcuffing him. Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not but bones.
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by... whoops. Don't pay attention to little old me. I'm just talking to myself.
Yeah, son of a bitch.
When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed.
Ooh.
Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid.
What?
It's so disgusting.
So we all agree
Alright, I'm
Ryoma
just
was
gonna
drowned
move
in
on.
the sink in his lab, right?
That's a weird reference. I don't even know what it
What?
was referencing, but what the fuck?
Well, I have no idea either.
That
I almost
sink
want
could
to
have
say it
held
was a
enough water
Food
to
Wars
do it for
reference,
sure.
but I'm not sure.
All right, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
But how did the culprits carry his body to the gym from there? Isn't Ryoma's lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
It's actually not far at all. Although perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Was there a shortcut?
Oh.
The shower.
How about the thing right in front of me?
Yeah, the literal. You don't even have to move the cursor. Just press the button.
The window in Ryoma's lab.
The window?
I was expecting to see like a map or something, but just no window.
That's right. None of the windows in this school open. Except the one in Ryoma's lab.
And the one in the gym.
And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
Do you think the culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window? Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window. How's that? Mission complete!
Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym window was too high to reach from the pool side, even if one used the ladder.
That's right! I apologize! I must go on a journey to reflect on this!
We keep hitting dead ends, since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Necessarily, we did learn a lot of important information. And I'm sure the scene with Myers Ryoma's lab, the case is becoming clearer. Do you remember how the body got from the crime scene to where it was found? Excuse me. I have to figure out how to get from the third floor window to the gym. I then have to analyze the possible methods and find out what's most likely.
Yeah,
By
here we go.
driving to Vegas.
Yeah, we're going to Vegas, baby. When you have to deduce how things are connected, Psyche Taxi will start up. The objective of this mode is to gather the letter cubes lying around to form the question. Use the X button to accelerate, use the left and right stick to move left and right. Picking up the letter cubes floating around, you can complete the question, a la like Mario Kart, basically. Once you've completed the question, you head toward the escort that has the correct answer. If it's the right answer, they'll get in your car. If it's the wrong answer, something bad happens. Spoiler alert,
what?
You run them over.
Oh, I thought they were like pulled over, so it's like you pulled over to the wrong one, they shoot you.
Yeah, no, you just run them over. You're just literally like picking up hookers in Vegas. That's literally this game mode.
Oh my god.
I'm not even kidding. Like seriously, you'll see it in a minute.
God.
Enjoy the ride. Please respond at your earliest convenience. What? Huh?
I mean, you're a taxi. You're not picking up hookers.
It's a great song as well. Not like later ones will get hard, but since this is the first one, it's basically like really straightforward.
I was gonna say, it's like the instructions made this seem like it was a lot harder than it is.
The body was brought from where? Two possible answers. Lab window or the lab door?
Window.
See?
Door.
I told you, we're literally picking up. It's so weird. Also, we're in a, like, we are kind of in Vegas. Like, we're in some kind of, like, a desert. Like, neon lights and everything. It's like... Ah.
You idiot.
Blew it up. It's also kind of interesting how they had to like translate it, given that like I imagine these were individual kanji, or, like characters in the original Japanese.
Yeah.
It's like they're kind of grouped oddly. I do like this minigame. I think it's basically the equivalent of the gym window, the gym door. Again, just stay
It's
where
all
you
gotta
are.
be. Yeah, it's all gotta be windows. Never even looked at a door.
Yep.
Oh god, it's gonna take a while.
Yep. One more. Like the aesthetic is awesome though. I love this.
You know what this
here's the
low-key
other
reminds
cars.
me of? Oh, wow.
Now we gotta avoid the cars. Looks like they're taken straight out of Tron. They don't even match the aesthetic of my car. See? Like it doesn't even. It's not even the same. Like they're like wireframe almost, like neon, like the rest of the surroundings.
Tron. Danganronpa Tron edition.
Yes.
Yeah.
Double. Yeah, hidden Monokuma. Got him.
Oh, whoa. I didn't know that was there.
Yep.
I
forgot
see
about
that.
it until just now, too. Ooh, I'm glad I got him. You missed that, you have to do the whole thing over. Like you would have to restart the trial.
Oy, oy, oy.
Alright, via the pool.
Window to window.
Window to window.
I figured this out like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. Alright, body was brought from where? Lab window, gym window, from window to window.
I've got it. Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Teleportation.
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window.
That's
Well.
exactly what I'm saying.
I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
A reference to the first game there,
No,
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think he was thrown, but perhaps another way.
Slam dunk.
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
Like a rope.
Equipment?
With this equipment, they can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
There!
It's like, yeah, we
The
know.
rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
Oh, there was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Atua can reveal.
And guess what? I just did.
What mysterious mystery? During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason. It's a mysterious mystery.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
The rope is roughly 65 feet
I
long.
have a question.
As for the distance between the
Yeah.
windows,
Why did they... If Ryoma's already dead, right? And the body was well hidden already in the prisoner lab. Why'd they even bother to, like, give the body this kind of presentation to show everyone? Why not just hide the body in the classroom
I mean-
that only the victim could have entered by himself?
I mean, I guess the way I think about it is like, because the way that you escape from this, right, is that you have to you have to not be found out in the class trial. You have.
But
to
it's like, what
So-
if, like, no one finds the body, though? It's
Right,
like you
that's-
still got away with murder.
Right, but that's not the conditions of leaving. Like, hang on. Rules and regulations.
Here we go.
Once a murder takes place, all surviving students must participate in a class trial. If the blackened is exposed, they'll be executed. If they're not, everyone else will be executed. If
Yeah,
the
that's
blackened
fine. We've established
survives the
that.
class trial, they will graduate and re-enter the outside world.
Okay, but
So,
loophole.
a class
What if no one
trial
finds the body? There's
then-
no rule saying that people have to find the body.
Right, there's no rules saying people have to find the body, but the rules do explicitly state that only succeeding and surviving a class trial is grounds for leaving. So you could murder someone, sure, but there would be no point to it. Like, unless you just really freaking hated someone. If you want to get out, you have to make it known. People have to discover it because there needs to be a class trial. So, like, yeah, you could totally just murder someone for the sake of murdering them. And if they're never found, then they're never found. But that doesn't get you anywhere. If that makes sense. So presumably, you know, it is, in my understanding, it's relatively safe to assume that basically all the murders happen because someone wants to get out.
According to the sign at the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet.
Which is actually, now that I think about it, of course, that's why Monokuma was coming up with these motive videos anyway. It's to give people like, oh man, something happened to the people that you love or something. Now, don't you really want to get out and see what's going on?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's the purpose.
And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet. Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said. Wait, who said that?
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
No, Gonta think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Another rope. There was only one, though.
Oh, then it impossible. Sorry.
Are we so sure about that? Only one rope. You remember what we found last time?
10 ropes.
Yeah, 10 ropes, yeah. No.
Yeah.
This is it!
Looks like another rope to me.
The
10 ropes.
net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
About 50 feet or so. But how do they use it?
Okay, so... First, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side. And tie cable to other window. Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together. That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
Wow! That's amazing, Gonta! You're so knowledgeable.
It's nothing. Gonta use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
What kind of bugs require? Wait a minute.
That's terrifying.
Yeah,
that's a terrifying
that's
implication.
concerning to think about.
Even if they did connect the windows with a rope,
We don't even
they
like.
can't carry a
like,
body
what?
on just that.
What?
Eureka! I got it! Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration.
And you sure do sweat a lot.
But in my case, it's 100%
Sorry.
inspiration.
You get it. Just tell us already.
We get it. Blah blah
They
blah
handcuffed
blah
the
blah.
body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan.
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Tarzan? But they also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. We wouldn't just throw it. The trick was the culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hand. But is there really a way to do that?
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
What?
Huh?
Me?
Hints?
Hinting of something?
What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
You're...
Also, how'd they get the rope on the other side? Tied up like that.
Well, I think we just explained it. So we used the two ropes tied together, tied them in the middle, and then untied the rope on one end and pulled it taut to just have access to the rope that we needed. Because either one of those ropes would have been long enough on their own. So we just needed a second rope so that they would be long enough to tie them in the middle to pull them taut and actually get them across the gap.
All right, Shuichi. The stage is finally set.
What?
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial. It all starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event. And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Together?
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing this whole time, Kaito. Use with the rope to move the body between the windows. Whoop! Ah!
After an excellent start here.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to press that. This one's like not a common word, so I'm gonna get it started here.
Returns.
Like, I had literally not heard of this term before, I'd never heard of this before this class trial, so
I think I have in the past, but it was like a while ago.
It's like not something you would ever like. There's no hints on it either.
The
I guess if
culprit
you played
used
on an
something
easier
like a
difficulty,
ropeway
some of
to
the
move
letters
the
would be
body.
filled in or something. I think, but like, yeah.
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that?
Wow, you got drain damage or something? You'd need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that!
Oh, here we go. New minigame again. In scenes where you have to deduce an image, Mind Mine will begin. In this mode, the objective is to dig up the answer. At the beginning, the answer will be completely covered by pieces. Use the left stick to move the cursor and erase the pieces with the X button. Pieces will be erased when two or more of the same color connect. The adjacent pieces will change color in the following order: white, pink, yellow, white. If you do it right, you can remove all the pieces from an object. The trick to predict how adjacent pieces will change. Okay, if you select the wrong object, if there's just one piece left, you can press the X button repeatedly to break it. That will incur a time penalty, so don't just button mash. Look like it's it. Here we go. screw it. There we go.
I see it! It's the inner tube! The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side? Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows. And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along. The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people. The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway.
Okay, I was gonna say, are his hands not handcuffed? But they are.
And used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym. Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules? It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay. Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit
Yeah, keep
came
up.
to
Yeah.
confirm the details of their plan.
Oh, shit!
Way to put your foot in your mouth.
His foot! Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
That's a good line.
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Pops?
Uh-oh! Daddy's mad at you now!
Yeah?
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all
And
the time.
I'm going to say this. There's only one person in the class that's smart enough with technology and machines to invent that right then and there.
Oh yeah? Who's that?
Miyu?
Miyu.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh?
Guess we'll have to see how that pans out.
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes. I want us all to get along.
Monodum's right!
Monosuke, you better thank Monodum. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Man, the trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up? But I guess
'Cause
now
that
we know
basically
Shuichi's logic is
confirms our
right on the
idea.
money.
And the plot demands it.
Yeah.
So culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder? Some crazy-ass shit! But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
Not necessarily. All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway. Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side. Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
I see! The rope was thrown from the window! That's why we found it there!
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
Obvious.
They don't like water.
It was nighttime. They don't like water.
That's it. Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low. Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope, the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
Sounds like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them.
Huh! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it? Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur.
No, actually. Save for that one mistake, this was the perfect crime.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us. Well, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Shut up. Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough. Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway. Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
What are you, stupid?
Now, we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
But of course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
So, who is it?
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event. But my sidekick here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
Well, Shuichi?
Oh, we actually have
already know
someone in
who
the
the
chat
culprit
here. Hang on
is?
a minute. Why can I not see?
Hey, what's up?
Emote. Hang on. How do I get timestamps? Toggle timestamps. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're still here. Hello, KZ Norima. Hey, how's it going?
What up? What up? Good to see you. Thanks for watching.
Who the culprit is?
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again? Come on, man, there's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick. I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes. So use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
You believe in my detective skills?
We've been over this.
I'm gonna leave it all to you.
Had to have been prepared in the gym well beforehand. Knowing that narrows down the list of suspects. Alright.
It's me!
Who do you think?
I still think it's Miyu.
Alright. Incorrect.
Okay, wow, alright. Wow. First incorrect guess this in 3 games?
Yep.
I probably had some
made more, but
other
also,
ones.
like, yeah. Yeah, it is.
Just say it's possible.
Yeah, it is. It is not Miyu.
But it's possible.
I was wrong.
Yep. Let's check. Yeah. Let's check the evidence. Alibis for yesterday. They were forced to gather from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. After 5 minutes to 9, Himiko and Angie joined. Kokichi was there. Kurumi from here. By 11 p.m. she returned left. Kurumi was in the gym from a little before 9 p.m. with Himiko and Angie. From 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. she was with Kokichi. She was in the gym alone for around 5 minutes. Oh, we got another chat. Hello. Wow.
Hello, everybody. Starshine?
Yeah. Yep. 2 different people. Nice. Some of the most chatting we've ever actually gotten.
Don't tell them that. Hello, Starshine. What's up?
Yeah. So, so, the only thing we know right now is that somebody had to tie something up to the window in the gym.
Yeah, which was the question I was asking earlier.
Yeah, the only person who was alone in the gym, even though it was for only 5 minutes, was Kurumi.
Oh boy, here we go.
Have I gone the long way to find you? Yes, I have. Hang on. I went completely the wrong way around. No, we don't want spoilers.
No, please don't.
We never want spoilers.
It has to be you.
He's played these before, but I'm going through these completely
Yeah,
blind.
I've played these games before,
have to
but
confirm.
the big thing
But
is my friend here
Kirumi
is playing
the
blind.
prime suspect.
Oh, no. Hello? James?
Yes, sorry, I was distracted. I am being delivered lunch. All right. Sorry.
Yeah, Starshine, this trial has been very interesting so far.
Yeah, even
it
though we've
stumped me. It has stumped me a few times.
Yep. Which, I mean, you know, mainly just confusingness more than anything. We've gone back and we've like basically been back at the drawing board like 3 times throughout the course of the trial. So, also, yeah, very elaborate as well. We had to keep track of times a lot, which is often we don't really need to do that. So this is interesting.
Except that one time where the timer was like at the last like possible millisecond when it hit an answer and we didn't even notice.
That's right. Yeah, 'cause I didn't notice the timer and I went, "Oh crap!" Ah.
What? Kirumi?
All right, we'll see that when it gets here. Let's not talk about the execution. We'll see that when we get to it.
So Kirumi is the culprit.
But thank you for keeping it vague enough.
Yeah, thanks for keeping it vague, but let's just try and avoid talking about that entirely.
That is not yet a certainty.
It's gonna be.
Let
it's
us
gonna
hear
be
her testimony
a surprise.
first.
Is this true, Kirumi?
I cannot believe you would suspect me.
Even though the evidence may slightly point to it, I can't believe that you would suspect me.
If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision?
Oh.
I will refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
Alright, we can lie in this one.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
So Monokuma file and
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
Maybe we should
Alibi for
repeat the
nighttime?
whole Maki's not alone thing.
I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body.
What?
Thank
she
you.
and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
force Kirumi to implicate herself. My logic has to be airtight. Or I could just fucking lie. That's a whole other story. Okay.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi.
That's not lie.
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most
of us do not. Okay, that's not it.
Oh wow, there's special text for that.
No!
Yeah.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most...
The last person who saw Ryoma was Gun. It's also 8 p.m. on Miyu also saw Ryoma 30 minutes before that.
Most of us do not have one.
Alibis for
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
my alibi for
Would fall
night.
for such nonsense. The tree relied on complex mechanisms.
Whoa.
You could be skilled enough to pull off.
Can I just like...
That
Okay.
could have been done by anyone.
Oh wow,
Really
that really hurt a
thin.
lot.
Has a nice
I didn't
bite.
realize that just holding it would just
She and
continue
Ryoma
to
could have
drain my
totally
health.
shared an inner tube.
We all
Oh
could have.
jeez.
Yikes, I just drained half my health. Whoops.
Whoa.
I forgot about how that worked. I thought there was a cap on how much that would work. Okay, maybe I can say
I,
that
of
we
course,
have an
am not the
that I
culprit.
have an alibi.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime?
I just hit the
I
answer.
believe most of us do.
Yeah, I have an alibi. As if that's important.
Maybe we can't prove everyone's alibi, but we can still pinpoint the culprit.
How so?
Last night, Kaito and I heard Maki speaking with
Oh, that's
Ryoma.
right. Yeah, we can use.
Oh,
that
yeah, we gotta
same line
confirm
from
this.
before. Yeah, we can. Yeah.
But I haven't mentioned what happened after.
Oh.
Kirumi.
All right, we're
Any
we're
thoughts?
extending the bullshit.
Did you return to your respective dorm rooms?
Yes, we did. But I couldn't fall asleep, so I was awake until morning, which allowed me to hear a certain sound in the night.
A certain sound?
Last night, I heard the sound of someone leaving their room and exiting the dorm. And after some time, I heard the sound of them returning.
Could it have been the culprit? But all you heard was a sound? That doesn't mean you know who made it.
Indeed, it doesn't. But I didn't hear the sound of someone going down the stairs,
Thank God for post hoc reasoning. Am I right?
which must mean that whoever left has a room on the first floor.
Starshine was almost blinded
No one
by
on
by
second
the
floor left the
extended
door that night.
extended negative life.
Yeah. Oops.
So everyone
Good
on
job,
the second
James.
floor has an alibi?
You're blinding the
cannot
one person
determine the
talking to
culprit
us in
with
the
just
chat.
that.
Can't believe this.
On the contrary, once we rule out the second floor, we know who the culprit is. Because preparing the ropeway required time to be spent in the gym. It's extremely likely that the culprit helped set up the magic show. In short, Himiko, Angie, Kaito, or Kirumi.
I see. So among the four, the only one with a room on the first floor of the dorms is...
Yes, only Kirumi.
It wasn't very elegant, but my lie was certainly plausible. Will they buy it?
You heard a sound, huh? Well, I hear a load of BS. But unfortunately for you, Kirumi, your time's up. We already know you're the only one capable of setting all this up. Right, Shuichi?
An unexpected assist.
Right. The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi. Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
And why do you believe that?
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
Like tying the rope to the gym window and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window, but that required preparation. That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
But Kirumi was alone in the gym for only like 5 minutes.
Yeah. But
Not enough time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up.
also, give me just one more second. I'm sorry.
Setting it up. Oh,
I'll
jeez.
be back.
Somebody wants to eat his lunch. What's up, Starshine? You still here? Maybe something to talk to while we're waiting for James. What up? Hello. You just happened to stumble on the stream while we're doing this, or have you been like low key looking at our streams from a distance? Nice, nice. Good. Having fun? Please. I know. Cool. What are your thoughts so far? Even though you've definitely played this game before. Or I could like reach across the Discord and hit the button on James' PS5 controller. Any questions? It's probably gonna be a while, so might as well just start a conversation while we're having while this is happening. You probably saw like a YouTube compilation or something.
Prepare lunch. Blah.
I thought you just said it was brought to you.
Well, yes, but it was. They brought me a hot dog that they bought, but they didn't put any toppings on it. So it was just a hot dog. And I'm like, I'm not just eating a hot dog. I need like some mustard and ketchup. So I had to go out and get it. I still need to apply it. Got myself some sauerkraut.
You know the lore. The lore. Fair enough, Starshine.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Yep.
There's definitely some games, the franchise, I just know the lore of just by Wikipedia binging.
Yeah, I mean, also, like, to be, in my experience at least, the Danganronpa community is also really, really bad at keeping spoilers secret. Like, the DR community is sometimes very infamous for just spoiling crap.
That's why you don't go on the internet about to discuss something until after you've experienced it.
Yeah, exactly. Don't even freaking Google this stuff, or the Google search results suggestions will spoil you. Like, you Google the name of a character, and it will just say, oh, so-and-so dies. And it's like, oh, great, thanks.
Oh, you've been watching it for 5 years. Damn. I haven't watched the shows yet. I've only played the mainline games so far. We wanted to do, we were thinking about doing the spin-off, but then we decided, it's not really that relevant. And I just wanted to see. I just want to see experience the mainline games.
Yeah.
Me, personally.
I actually really liked the spin-off game. I liked it, but I figured that the mainline games made more sense. They would flow better. However, the spin-off game, at the very least, the animes are they're hit or miss, and I personally despise the later anime. It did some like stupid shit, but I really wanted to play the spin-off game just because I tried it out. I thought that it was really bad, and then I went and played it more. Sorry.
Enough time to tie
I'll
the
get
rope
back
on the
to
window
it
frame
anyway.
and put the
But yeah,
pain in the piranha tank.
I played it myself just in my own spare time, and I actually really liked the spin-off game a lot, minus a couple specific points.
This
And
is
we all
my
know.
selfless devotion.
Whoa.
While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination. An empty theory created from nihilism.
She's mad now.
Yep.
How dare you think I, the murderer, is the murderer?
Yeah. How dare you?
If it were solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided narrative. When you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty, your entire case falls apart.
That's a lot of big words there that
What do
mean
you
nothing.
mean by crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
I'll cut through your words.
Fuck you, you're wrong. I just like to imagine it just being like, no evidence. No, fuck
The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
Were those scratches from
I don't know,
windows
Sushi, I'm not
inside
the
window
detective.
Just
We've probably said that many times when people are just like, everyone's just like asking questions. I'm like, dude, you're the detective,
Yeah,
Garrett.
you tell us.
Granted, the
rope that was
detective
tied
shop
to
is
the
also to
frames
ask questions,
must
but
have
you
been
know.
weighed down significantly. The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
Oh? What's wrong, Kirumi? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, 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 hey!
Shut up.
Quiet, because that's what happened?
Please answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit. But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone. I have a duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them. So I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
Where's this coming from? So what does she mean by everyone?
Hang on a minute.
What is going on there? What you do, James?
Answering a question.
Okay.
Okay, let's try and avoid spoilers here.
Hey, Kirumi, who exactly is this everyone you're talking about? I've just got a weird feeling about this. When you said everyone, felt like you weren't talking about us. It felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Someone who isn't here?
Someone outside of the academy?
Hey, do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
Huh? The motive video?
You saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder. right?
Is that true?
Dun dun dun.
I am so sorry for making such a mess. Because of that, I made all of you assume something unnecessary.
Unnecessary?
You saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking about?
It is all of you, of course.
Really? Do you swear to it?
Yes, really. So please believe me. I am not the culprit. I do not care what becomes of me, but I will not allow any of you to die. Because I made a promise to Kaede. She wished for all of us to escape together. I want to fulfill my duties as the ultimate maid. I wish to serve everyone. So please believe me. You have to!
Kirumi.
Are we totally sure Kirumi's the culprit? Maybe it's someone else.
Are we sure Kokichi isn't the culprit?
Well, like right now, the evidence does seem to point this way.
Yeah.
But it is admittedly
How rude.
circumstantial. We just know that she was alone in the gym right now.
Gonta just can't believe Kirumi would kill Ryoma.
Kirumi's breakfasts were the best. She always treated us so well.
He's gonna make us breakfast now.
Yeah, clearly this is even like, okay.
It's the real victim here.
We're the victims here.
She really is like a mom.
Perhaps it was after she gained our trust that she saw her chance to strike.
You really are screwed up.
Screwed up from head to toe. Even through your clothes, I can tell.
Shuichi, please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit. You only suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime yesterday, correct? But you cannot accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof. It is still possible for Maki and Kaito to have gone to the gym. They do not have alibis. They could have pretended to help Himiko, but secretly prepared the murder.
When you put it that way, it does seem possible.
We can't accuse Kirumi just based on our alibis.
Guys, maybe suspecting Kirumi is wrong.
That's what they want you to think.
Maybe we should think it over one more time.
I made a promise. As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the truth. I made a promise to Kaede, so I'm not turning back now.
So you still believe I am the culprit? But there is no evidence to indicate that I am—
No, there is. I have proof that you're the culprit. I realized it when we determined that the ropeway was used to move the body. If it was indeed Kirumi who moved the body with a makeshift ropeway, then the final clue falls into place.
Do the fight. And that final clue.
The final clue?
The damning evidence that proves Kirumi is the culprit.
Shuichi, won't you please tell me why you are so desperate to pin me as the culprit?
Because you are.
Not desperate.
Don't
Because
you
I don't want to
protect
die.
I'm doing this
like,
because
it's
I want to
important.
protect everyone. Shuichi.
And you're wrong. Your deduction is all wrong.
Your words aren't going to convince me now. Not when I know the truth.
All you care about is your own reasoning. You don't even listen to others. I can't bet everyone's lives on a deduction made by a self-righteous brat. You can't save anyone!
Really going for the heart there, aren't you? What haven't we used? Oh, yes, that.
This is it! The piece of black fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty. It's been bothering me for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was just trash at first, but I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain.
I asked you earlier to not spoil things. We're gonna find these things out in a few minutes. Please don't reveal them in advance, all right?
It's an important piece of the puzzle. Because like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't
Huh? Why not?
This is what I was talking about when I said people are really bad about not spoiling things.
Using the ropeway, you could slide the inner tube from the lab to the gym.
So you're more than welcome to chat. Just like let's not talk about things before we see them on screen.
Plus, plus I get it. It's like you're excited. It's fun. You're reacting. You're into it. I totally get it.
Yeah, I get it.
I've been guilty of that shit before.
Just try and be a little careful about it, all right?
Thrown the bot to prevent that from happening.
Delightfully vague.
Some way to adjust the speed. For example, the culprit could have used their hands for friction.
Yeah, so what? You're still wrong. Your logic is flawed.
Kirumi, why are you becoming increasingly erratic?
There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against the truth.
What truth? That black cloth is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just that.
No, it's not just trash. It's proof that you're the culprit.
Oh, jeez.
Right. Yep.
Look at that art. Holy crap.
That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
You
4.
are incorrect.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
What is this
1,
truth?
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That is just your empty deduction.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1.
In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake.
1, 2,
because of your self-righteous
3,
truth.
4. 1, 2,
everyone might die. In this class
timing
trial,
is off because of the stream.
Yeah, I know. I'll shut up.
No, it's fine.
Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept
A second ago.
It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. We only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. We only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere?
Dude, whoa.
Final blow on the meat
That
bone.
piece of trash prove.
Kirumi's glove.
It ends here.
Oh, okay.
That is a scream, by the way.
Yeah, holy crap. That was a scream, and that was some artwork.
Yeah.
That was definitely one of the artworks of all time.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna see more of that.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Kirumi's glove?
If the culprit were slowing their descent by grabbing the rope with their hands, there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn. But our culprit was smart. They weren't burned because they weren't barehanded.
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on. One got all torn up from the friction and...
It fell into pool?
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi, right?
The gloves on your hands now. I take it they're from your dorm?
The extra uniforms in our rooms
I'm
are made
ahead of
of the
this whole
same
time.
material we're wearing now. You can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
Well, Kirumi, will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your glove?
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you
Well,
sweating
Mr.
so
Von
much?
Karma, would you allow us to examine the bullet?
Yes. You will submit to the metal detector.
What's wrong?
Edgeworth. That's such a good freaking case, man.
I will show you the truth.
Oh yeah, best mini game.
Let's go.
I'm gonna turn up the sound here, the volume.
Alright, so what happened?
The volume here, because this music is a vibe. All right. Victim, friction on the glove, carried the rope, rubber inner tube.
Yes.
Tube.
Looks like a tire, just saying. Instead of a pool tube.
Yeah. It kind of is. Love this song. Lid.
Hello. Oh, wrong pool.
Yep, that's right.
wrong body of water.
Oh, the end. Ah.
Well, we got 5 full minutes and 2 hearts left.
Yeah, piranha swarming in the tank. What was used to transport the body on the ropeway? So that can't be the answer. Okay, there we go. I see.
As the worst picture.
Yeah, that was a little confusing there. Here we go.
This is the truth of the case. The victim's body was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act. When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed. Of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly. But when Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him. Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's.
Sorry.
And all that was left were his bones and the handcuffs he was wearing. That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted magic trick. The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process.
I've said it once before, but the artwork in this is awesome. It's like really, really good artwork.
In truth, the crime began last night around 8:55 p.m.
Text!
While preparing for
Holy
the show
shit.
in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be
That's
alone.
Act 1 text up right, or Act 2,
Yeah.
whatever that is.
I think
That's
I think it's
amazing.
Act 1 because it's like because it's jumping back in time.
Okay. That's an amazing font.
Yeah.
It was then that the culprit used the ladder to reach the piranha tank and removed the glass lid to put inside the tank. They used it as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of the tank. Next, the culprit took the rope from the stage wing in the gym and used the ladder once more, this time to climb up to the gym's window. Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame.
This is so much effort.
Yeah.
The rope was then thrown out the window toward the pool. These preparations were key for the culprit's elaborate plan. At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab.
You know, not suspicious in the slightest.
Definitely not.
All the pieces were
Dun dun!
Force behind you, nothing personnel, kid.
First, the culprit knocked Ryoma
Now that's
out,
a sound effect.
probably striking him from behind. Then, they put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrists. And shoved his head into the sink filled
Again,
with water.
Sound effects, damn.
From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled. The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed. The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed. Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun.
Ain't that the truth? Jeez. Yeah, see, this is Act 3. So maybe it was Act 2, I don't know.
They removed
no,
the cable
No,
from
it said
the
Act 2
transmitter
earlier in that
and
different
hung it
font.
from the window And then, at the pool, they connected the wire and the rope from the gym window. They returned to the lab after picking up one last thing. The rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed.
It's a good thing no one was around, because they sure are walking menacingly.
Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope. They pulled until the rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame. And thus, the gym and the lab windows were connected by a single rope. After making a hanger of sorts with another length of rope tied to the inner tube, they hung the inner tube on the rope connecting the windows. That's how the culprit created the ropeway that was an impressive premeditated murder. But the culprit made two crucial mistakes. The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym. With the height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed. To avoid crashing through the window, the culprit used a brake. They used their own hand to grip the rope and slow down. That would have caused significant rope burn had the culprit not been wearing gloves. But due to the friction, part of a glove tore off and dropped in the pool. Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated, it also kept the piranhas so close together, they concealed the body. After that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope and the inner tube. But that's when they made their second mistake. One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool.
It was at this point they knew they fucked up.
Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence, the fabric and the inner tube. They couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime. And that's the whole story. Am I wrong, Kirumi Tojo? The ultimate maid?
Yeah, you're right. Big brain move, Sorichi.
Big brain move.
Kirumi, that's the conclusion I reached. Do you have any objections?
Do I?
Do I?
This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi. My pride as a maid demands that I fulfill every request that I receive. But to end like this...
Does that mean you admit it?
Kirumi.
Why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available. Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic. But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
So, it's decided.
This case was decided the moment someone, who shall not be named, opened their
But you don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
That is right. No need to worry.
You're kind of the dead weight around here, not gonna lie.
All right, let's go! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off!
All right!
It's voting time!
Yeah, it is.
Use this as we look onto our Nintendo Switch of a gamepad
Really,
here.
Kaede. Also, just like, remember that it's a majority vote, so even if you vote wrong, I think it just still goes through. But just in case. I've never tried it, I must admit, and I don't want to try.
Now then, It seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
I've never actually tried voting for the wrong person, but it's like you would think that because we've just convinced everyone of the culprit that even if you vote wrong,
I'm sure there's a YouTube compilation we could look up.
Yeah, maybe so. I could probably Google it. All right. Survey says. Somebody voted for Shuichi.
Oh, one guess who.
Yeah, one guess who. But also, that's kind of brutal, actually.
Will you
like,
make the
you
right
know,
choice?
that's
or the
which,
dreadfully
that's a little
wrong
uncharacteristic almost. Like, she's like pissed. Because, like, again, it's majority vote. It doesn't matter. It's like she just did that just to be fucking spiteful. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. Alright, Tojo.
Money, 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 Malakuma money. Hey.
Straight A's, how about that? Oh, I guess we leveled up.
I hope we leveled up.
Oh my, you all voted correctly. What an unexpected and unpredictable outcome, minus the one person. Minus that one person. The Blackened who killed Ryoma Hoshi is Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. That was not a celebratory.
Okay.
That was
What
screaming
the hell?
in terror. What was that? They went, wah! That's not right. Wah!
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness we managed to get through the class trial again.
You gotta be kidding me!
There's nothing good about this at all. Why did it have to be Kurumi?
Yeah.
Really was unexpected.
Wait!
How can you be so calm about it?
No way.
But Gonta no can believe it. Kurumi was so helpful for everyone. Say Kurumi is also a culprit?
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, how long have you been lying to us?
The truth is...
Is that why you took such good care of us? So you could deceive everyone? You mean she's not my mom?
Hey!
She never was your fucking mom.
Damn it.
Hey, Kurumi, tell me, why?
Tell
We're
me
always
why.
thinking about everyone around you, so tell me why. Ain't nothing but you're always thinking about everyone around you. How could you kill someone? Human beings have always been selfish, self-centered creatures.
That's why I hate humans. They burn down forests and call home. They pollute rivers we drink from. I never forgot the humans.
No way!
But is that really a reason to destroy them? Some humans are really nice.
Shut up!
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Enough with the commentary already.
Say,
Well, Kirumi, were your feelings towards us simply another falsehood?
How?
No, it can't be. Say it ain't so. That was just another lie, too?
No.
I don't think so. I still believe Kurumi cares about us.
What?
And how would you know?
And she's like, no, I didn't.
Nope,
Fuck
sorry.
you all.
Yeah, indeed.
I
You
can't
all
say for
suck.
certain,
You're
but I can
weird.
sense that this trial has been agonizing for her.
Do you voice her or do I? I forget.
You can't say for certain, Well, that is what a detective would say. Kurumi, are you upset? Because of people important to you? I mean, like from the motive videos, so Kurumi watched hers after all. Earlier, Kurumi mentioned she had accepted a request. Perhaps that request came from someone important in her motive video.
What's wrong?
Do you have nothing to say for yourself?
I do not agree.
Not it, I'm just lost. If I tell you why I did it, you will regret that what you've just done. Brett.
Damn.
Spit it out already. Otherwise, we can't accept this outcome.
Please!
Please, Kirumi, tell us. I care about you a lot. And I know the others care about you too. So please.
Understood.
Very well then, if you're all so desperate to know.
I shall take that request.
Consider this as a final request and tell you everything.
Well, you know.
No more lies then. You better just tell us the truth, please and thank you.
Yes. That is correct.
The reason he was exactly right. The reason why I murdered Ryoma. Because of what I saw in my motive video.
As I thought, you did indeed watch your video. Does that mean someone broke the agreement and traded you your motive video? Alright, fess up. Which one of you did it? Close your eyes and raise your hand if it was you.
Insane.
Why would the one raising their hand need to close their eyes?
May I?
Won't be necessary. I did not trade my motive video with anyone.
Huh? You wouldn't trade with anyone. How would you see your motive video?
Hey!
Perhaps she received her own.
Huh?
You mean she had her own motive video from the start?
Yes.
Like, no one had my motive video, well, but me. The video's intended receptacles. No idea why.
The fuck's going on?
Possible. Monokuma, what the hell's going on?
Huh?
You know, I meant to bring this up earlier because it's been bugging me for a while. All this talk about videos being switched, what does that mean exactly? Don't play dumb. You're the one who switched up all the motive videos.
No, no.
No, I didn't. Huh?
Oh!
Oh, was I not supposed to ask that? Did you Cubs screw up again?
Huh? That makes sense. Not supposed to.
Dumbass!
It's old Monopony's fault. She passed them out without checking the names. What? I didn't know. Monotaro should have checked the names too.
Hey man, I don't even remember passing out any videos.
It was my fault.
Eh?
What?
I'm sorry. I apologize. I should have been more careful.
No.
No, Monodon, it's not your fault.
Okay.
All our fault. I'm sorry too.
Ah, it seems I misunderstood.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that the plan all along was to redistribute the videos.
Daddy!
Hey,
It's not your fault at all, kids. It's my fault for forgetting.
Father!
Hey. Thank goodness.
What?
What the hell is this mushy feel-good crap?
You
You're all
stupid!
idiots. I'm through getting along with you dummy bears. Menacing
Well,
look. I'm sorry to cause so much trouble. Please continue your boring conversation.
I see.
Distributed videos at random. Seeing my own video was nothing more than bad luck.
Oh, I
So
see.
you just watched it without knowing why it was given to you.
Hey!
What was in your video?
What's wrong?
Well, you promised to tell us everything.
Yes.
I want to tell you shit in its entirety, but I doubt that everyone will believe it.
So,
It's a case. Why don't you all watch some of the videos
That's
together?
right.
Yes, that would be much better. Let's hurry before Daddy gets bored again.
Thoroughly, yet I suppose it is better this way. Perhaps it should be easier to believe if you witness it with your own eyes. So ready to wrap this up?
by popular
Is there
demand,
what?
it's time for the
No, I
motive
said-
video!
I said I'm so ready to wrap this up.
Yeah, me too. Also, well, you'll see it when it happens.
Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado, Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. With clients in politics and finance, this elite maid is renowned for completing any request. One fateful day, she was suddenly summoned by one of her most influential clients, the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister had a request of utmost importance. He requested that she use her talent as the ultimate maid to serve her country. He asked Kirumi to make this country great again and transferred all his authority to her.
You want to date a game really badly, you do that. There's one, like, there's a good way to do, like, cultural references, and then there's a bad way to do cultural references. That's bad.
Yeah.
No one suspected that the Prime
applying this to
Minister's
Japan
new
just
secretary
doesn't fit
was
well at
secretly
all.
running the
No.
country. And over time, she became the de facto Prime Minister. Only Kirumi could save the country from impending doom.
See this? Look at this impending doom right here. Absolute devastation.
Yes, the future of the country rests entirely on her capable shoulders. But Kirumi is up to the task, for she only accepts requests that only she can fulfill. She is driven by the belief that her citizens are the most important people in her life. Oh, and while we're on the subject of those important people, an unfortunate event will soon befall those vermin and sheeple. What event, you ask? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
Shit. It can't be.
We just killed the Prime Minister.
What?
What the hell? The Prime Minister?
Yes.
Everything you just saw is true, though I only remembered it upon watching that video. Remembered?
Wait!
Wait, hold on. The video is true?
What is this?
That's ridiculous. There's no way Kirumi's really the Prime Minister.
I do not agree.
Truth. I am Kirumi Children, ultimate aid, and the most important people to me
This is my selfless devotion.
are the citizens of this country.
I was called upon to lift the country out of a dire situation. I swore to serve and help all its citizens. As the ultimate maid, I have advised politicians many times in the past. But he
Yeah, it's
wanted me
cool.
to prioritize saving the country from an unprecedented crisis. I fully accepted this request. As a maid, it is a great honor to serve the nation itself.
This is so over the top.
It kind of is. Yeah. You're literally confusing the shit out of me because this makes no sense and I gotta take the dump.
I see.
I see. So Kirumi was the real Prime Minister running the country behind the scenes.
Huh?
How can you seriously believe that a high schooler could be a Prime Minister?
You really don't.
I don't think it's that odd that an ultimate level talent could be that powerful. Like, Kirumi is honestly like one of the most OP like characters in Danganronpa, to be perfectly honest. I mean, Keyboy's talent lets him pretend to be human, even though he's a heartless robot.
How rude!
Oh, rude, I'm not pretending. I'm still learning.
See,
I see. Good luck, I guess.
Incredible.
I was aware of Kirumi's impressive talents, but Prime Minister.
But
And Kirumi really is Prime Minister. Well, who? It's the whole burden of the country's future.
actually,
No video side. Kirumi doesn't seem like she'd lie about something like that.
yoo-hoo!
Hey, I get that Kirumi is really important, but what was that unprecedented crisis?
I do not know.
I don't know, actually. You know, because I'm a great politician. I don't actually. Oh, that's why. Oh, that's right. Remember the race.
Yeah,
Forgot.
yeah, kind of.
Totally forgot about that.
Yep.
Our memory's lost.
That's...
Isn't it just like the ultimate hunt?
That is correct.
Perhaps it is connected to the ultimate hunt.
Huh?
ultimate hunt is connected to this unprecedented crisis facing the nation? If it's true, how are they connected? What is this ultimate hunt, anyway?
I do not know.
So I forgot that detail, and that kind of makes something click in my head as well.
Don't know what is happening to the nation while I'm here inside the end wall. That is why I need to know. I need to know that the most important people in my life are safe.
This is my selfless devotion.
It's my duty and honor bound to protect every citizen of this nation.
My apologies.
That's why I needed to escape.
If so...
So you weighed our lives against the lives of everyone else in the nation.
But
if those are the options, of course you'd pick everyone outside, right? The needs of the many. There's just too many lives at stake out there.
We just stopped Kurumi from doing that because we selfishly wanted to live. And, you know, she murdered someone, but never mind that.
I don't like that.
What did we do? Did we just make a terrible mistake? Everyone outside dies because Kurumi is dead.
Why?
Does that mean we pretty much destroyed the country? What do we do?
The country's already dead.
It's possible, I mean.
Considering past games.
Yeah, what's Monokuma planning to do with the rest of humanity? But also remember, this game's like a reboot.
Yeah.
Like a soft reboot, basically. Like, you know how many people live in this country? Like 100 million, easily.
Always messing
No matter
around.
how powerful the mastermind is, there's no way they could really...
Bears do not lie.
Why did you say that in a robot voice? That's my thing.
Bears do not lie.
Thank you.
Hey,
I am the ruler of this world. Nothing is beyond my power.
Huh? It was beyond your power. What kind of arrogant, ridiculous...
100%.
It's 100% a lie. It is impossible he could bring disaster to a country.
What are you trying to pull?
That's so funny. You guys act like you can't believe it, but you're all terrified anyway.
Shing!
If you can't believe it, then you're terrified for no reason. Why do humans lie? Why are humans the only animal that tells lies?
Shut up!
Hey, cut it out. This is serious.
Oh?
How long are you gonna keep talking about Kirumi?
Dang it!
Let's talk about Ryoma. It would be a shame to completely neglect him.
Oh, I see.
That's right, we know your motive to kill, but why did you kill Ryoma specifically?
That is...
Fucking oof.
Huh? You see that kill?
Weird!
Well, not that weak. When he used the Tsukuchi, even Gota could not catch.
I do not agree.
Physical strength was irrelevant when he did not have a reason to. Oh,
Do
God.
you agree?
Without that, he became the weakest among us.
Huh?
Shit.
Uh-oh.
I took advantage of his weakness and killed him.
What do you mean?
That is...
Told him I had urgent matters to discuss and to meet me in the research lab on the 3rd floor. I revealed my minute video, and afterward I told him.
That is correct.
I'm responsible for the life of every citizen of this nation. I must escape this place. And then he responded.
Got it.
Are you voicing? You're voicing.
Yeah. So you got a reason to survive. That's the complete opposite of me. It's good.
You're...
You got something to live for. It means your life has value. After he said that, he told me he would clean up the tennis balls lying around.
And then, he turned his back toward me. At that moment, my determination solidified. A person like him would have noticed my bloodthirst emanating. He already knew. He forfeited his life right then and there. That is correct.
As when I decided I must sacrifice his life for my nation and my people.
Then,
Ryoma knew he was going to be killed.
But...
Wait a minute. It's Maki's fault that Ryoma decided he didn't want to live anymore.
What?
What?
Because...
Ryoma only gave up on life after you showed him his motive video. Well, since you didn't watch his motive video, I guess you had no way of knowing.
What are you talking
What's
about?
your point?
Wait!
Wait a minute, you're talking as if Ryoma saw that motive video. Didn't you just say you only checked the name and didn't watch the video?
Huh? Did I say that?
Huh?
What are you getting at?
Well, you know...
I probably shouldn't say anything, but someone has to step up and speak for poor Ryoma.
I told you.
Again, what's your point? That he gave up on life because I showed him his motive video? I'll get to that in a sec, but why do you think Ryoma wanted to see his motive video?
Curiosity?
Yeah, because he was looking for a reason to live. Isn't that right, Maki?
Why?
How do you know that?
What?
Simple deduction.
Yeah, swap motive videos. Didn't we agree not to show them to each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember, because once you watch him, you got a motive to kill.
But
But if it shows someone important to me, I'd really like to see that.
Hey.
Any idea who'll be in the video?
no.
I don't. That's why I want to see it. Once I know I've got something important to me, I have a reason to live.
Jeez.
If I got a reason to live, then I've got a reason to escape here with you guys.
In other words,
the video might just give me a motive to live.
please.
That's true.
You're right. He was looking for a reason to live.
Well, you know...
Which means you shouldn't have shown him his motive video in the first place.
Hey!
What do you mean? What did his video show?
Ah.
Nothing. His motive was empty.
Huh?
Empty?
Okie dokie.
Oh, we're up next. Let's give it a watch, shall we?
All right! Back by popular demand,
No.
who's the most important? This message is for Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. Unfortunately, there is no one in the world who is important to you. I'm so sorry. Really, I am. You have my deepest sympathies. Sorry.
You know, just a 5-second video of nothing but black would have sufficed.
Yeah, but that's not my style, you know?
Oy.
That's not how I do things. I gotta be a dick about it.
Oh my god. No one was important to him?
Always messing
That's
around.
what he was shown? If he saw something like that, he had none to care for and none who cared for him. He found no motive to live. Because of that, he chose to let Kirumi claim his life.
I see.
That's why. I must have just watched this video before I summoned him to meet with me.
It can't be.
You just gave up then?
Damn.
To hell with that. That damn moron.
But...
It's bad to have no reason to live, but it's also bad to have too many reasons to live.
Because...
That's why you did such a terrible thing, right, Kirumi? For too many reasons.
Yes.
You are free to judge me for killing Ryoma. I would bear the burden of being seen as evil for the sake of my nation and its people.
For everyone.
Is that what it means to serve her with selfless devotion? That's why I needed to survive. Sacrificing you all meant saving the lives of men, women, children, and elderly.
My apologies.
I wanted to live. Kuma Gonta, I have a question.
You need something?
Oh, what is it?
Hey!
Can Gonta be blackened instead of green? What the?
Huh?
What?
Gonta.
Gonta not smart boy, but even Gonta understand what everyone's saying. Kumi should live, not Gonta. The world needs her.
I was thinking the same thing. I don't want to die, but Karumi's life is way more valuable than mine.
You've got the lives of hundreds of millions of people on their shoulders, right?
Unfortunately.
Magically, Karumi's survival will result in fewer casualties than collective surviving would.
Jeez.
Jeez. Maybe it would have been better if we'd gotten the culprit wrong.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Oh,
If
man.
Karumi survives, then the nation's future will be secure.
What is the point of doing all of this? Why did I reveal the truth? What have I done? Was I wrong? I shouldn't have...
Shuichi!
What kind of face is that, Shuichi? If you're my sidekick, then suck it up.
Huh?
What?
Hey!
That goes for all of you. To hell with this value of life shit.
All right!
Life's not just some thing. You can't trade it or put a price on it.
Kaito.
Listen up.
And your life doesn't just belong to you. It's for your parents, your grandparents, your friends, even your neighbors.
I mean,
It's not something you can just decide to throw away on your own.
don't worry about it.
So if we didn't do the wrong thing, life's purpose is to be lived. As long as you stay alive, anything's possible. You can even go to the stars.
Of course!
So I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I want to live. I haven't traveled to space yet. There's no way in hell I'm gonna die here.
Jeez.
It's hard.
But
But he's right. I mean, you're right too. He is an idiot, but he's right.
so divine!
Yep, he's an damned idiot. I don't know why, but idiots always fill me with inspiration.
Shut up!
Hey, shut up! I told you to stop calling me an idiot.
But
Maybe his stupid speech is just what we needed to hear. Karumi certainly looks shaken by it.
Huh?
Shaken?
because
Do you really think someone as desperate to live as Karumi would give up so easily? Of course not. In fact, she probably still hasn't given up, even now. She was hoping that learning the truth would make one of us volunteer to die in her place.
Huh?
What?
But
But Monokuma would never allow a Blacken to escape punishment, so maybe she wanted everyone to rebel, so she could use that as cover to escape on her own. How about it, Karumi? Am I close?
You are the most detestable cretin I have ever met. You knew exactly why what I would attempt, yet allowed me to explain anyway.
Wait, what he just said was true?
You mean?
You try to trick Gonta? Try to trick everyone?
Really?
I'm not saying that.
Cut it out.
Enough. She was just trying to stay alive in her own way. Nobody can blame her for that.
That is correct.
That's right, I must survive. Because I carried the weight of an entire nation on my shoulders. I would not have killed Ryoma if I was so easily deterred. This quest will not be fulfilled until I have brought joy to every citizen of this nation.
You must live.
No matter what, I cannot die. That's why I killed Ryoma. Even now, I refuse to give up.
Huh?
Roommate.
I see.
Still refuse to give up. So, what do you intend to do?
You must live.
I intend to live. I must survive no matter what it takes. I must debase myself, so be it. I would drink filth and eat and... What's that word?
Carrion. As in, a carcass.
Did not know that was a thing. Okay. Next.
I will survive!
Oh, jeez. She screamed and started running. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It's completely undignified.
I have to escape! I won't die here!
There's no way I'm letting you out of here.
It was was ugly, raw, and feral. She just ran as fast as she could. I heard my voice call out. Run!
Damn it!
Run, Kurumi!
Please run!
Hurry!
Damn.
Hurry, run!
Hey, like I said, I'm not letting you leave.
Please!
I will live! I refuse to die in a hellhole like this!
Now then, I've prepared a special punishment for Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid.
For my nation! For my people!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I will not die!
She's already going. Monokuma's going after her.
Oh, God. Well, shit. Oh, God, that's horrible.
Yeah, this game has some, like, its executions are absolutely extreme. They're fucked up. They're really, really fucked up. Also, yeah, Monodam just murdered Yellow Monocup Monosuke.
That's fine.
Really?
Yeah, this is fine.
Lima, why did you kill Monosuke?
It's okay.
If you need to vomit, let it out. You will feel much better afterward. Monosuke, he was no different from Monokid. He was getting in the way of us getting along.
It's fine.
Yeah, Starshine, that was not pleasant.
Yeah.
Not
thoroughly
pleasant.
horrible. That, oh man, that was really.
Yeah?
Let's get along.
We few remaining Monocups must get along.
We are
No
all
matter
friends.
what, we must always get along. Not even Father can stop us from getting along.
I will not forgive that.
Not if he knows what is good for him. Eh?
Wonderful.
This academy belongs to us. The age of the Monocups begins now. How dare you take that rebellious tone with me, young man?
That's nice.
This attitude of yours is just so cute.
They're
It's
so
cute how you think your little how your little crew has shrunk by one member. Yep, shrunk. You're not getting any larger, you know.
They're so freaking cute.
No.
All this cuteness makes me feel like I'm about to sneeze. Ah!
How horrible!
What?
What?
I don't get it. He exploded. Of course, you would be the one to think he's talking to you.
Stop it!
It doesn't matter. There's no time for that. Ruby.
I don't
don't like
I
that.
can't take this anymore. Even Kurumi was killed so brutally. I don't want to do this anymore. Am I gonna end up like that too?
I'll protect you!
I won't let that happen, Himiko. I'll protect you no matter what. I'll protect you no matter what. But I don't want to do this anymore either. Please, let's just stop this killing game. I don't care if we stay trapped here forever.
Come on, come on!
Oh, isn't that what Atua said?
Cause Atua
All
says
desire,
so.
even your desire to escape this place, can corrupt you beyond redemption.
It's Monokuma who is corrupt. He is the one who distributed the movie videos.
I see, yes.
Those videos were more dangerous than we thought. To have driven Kurumi that far.
That's true.
What worries me is, as long as we're trapped here, we don't know what's true or false.
Okay,
Then why? There must be why Kurumi did not want to show the videos. She thought if everyone felt the same murderous rage that she did, the killing game would be pure chaos. She wanted it to stop.
Hey! If that's the case, then we really shouldn't have shown our videos to each other.
Of course.
That was our consensus from the beginning, not including you, of course.
However,
I had assumed Kokichi would try to show us our videos to get under our skin. But that did not come to pass. What, I wonder, were his intentions? Huh? I'd never do anything like that. I'm still thinking about what Kurumi said.
She said? Everything you saw is true, though I only remembered it upon watching the video.
that's...
She said earlier, correct?
Huh?
Huh? What about it?
She said she remembered, and it didn't sound like a lie either.
I see.
That video had the properties of a flashback light if it made her remember.
What?
The properties of a flashback light?
Okay,
So how could Kurumi remember something she never should have forgotten? Serving the entire nation seems too important to just forget.
Yeah, that's true. Does that mean we have motives to kill that we'll remember by watching our videos?
If that's the case, maybe it's best that we don't watch the videos. As long as we don't see the videos, we won't know our motives.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm convinced. It's probably for the best. Those motive videos would mess us up. It's better if we just believe in each other.
Yeah.
That's right. It's best when we not remember our motives, for everyone's sake.
oh dear.
Hearing you speak of everyone's sake is the least believable lie I've heard yet.
So mean.
How rude. I'm always doing stuff for everyone's sake.
It's a lie.
I'm sure you won't believe me when I say that, so I'll just keep lying. Maybe seeing Karui's final moments has made me change my views.
Because
She tried to escape until the very end. Running away to live might not be a bad idea.
You're right.
Maybe facing the truth isn't enough.
That's right.
Yeah, true. It's okay to run sometimes. You just gotta win in the end. That's all you gotta do.
That second class trial ended for us. The pirated victory. We had still lost a friend. In the end, Kaido spoke up. Was this the end Kaido spoke of? And how do we reach it? I don't know. I still don't know. Return from the courtroom. The area is already blanketed in darkness.
For now.
Blanketed. Yeah. For now, we should rest, and to me, that seems the most rational course of action.
You're right.
Yeah, my brain's out of
Yeah,
juice.
my-
Oh, wait, that's
sorry.
you.
Yeah, sorry.
That is you.
My brain's out of juice from going full throttle all day.
Why
My
you?
brain's out of juice from doing this.
Like you even have a brain to use.
I won't forgive you!
Anyway, this killing game is over. I won't allow it to go on.
It'll be okay.
It'll be fine as long as we.
And you think we allow it?
It's like it's not just you, you know. It'll be fine. As long as we listen to a tool, we'll all be just fine.
What's wrong?
Shut up. What's wrong, Gonta? Why are you staring up at the sky? When you know that bad stuff happens, stars are always so pretty.
But
stars here are different, not the same one Gonta used to. Different? You mean the position of the stars? Yeah, Gonta, but looking, but no confined star he remembers.
why?
Okay, I take back what I said about text over. Gonta's lines are giving me dyslexia.
I mean, he's kind of speaking kind of broken English, so it's not understandable.
But why? Were we taken somewhere far away? Far away?
Hey, so...
Hey, let's all head back already. I'm wiped out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh, hold on. I have to tell you guys something.
Huh?
Oh, shut up.
What now?
What
like I
now?
said, I'm wiped out. Now, it won't take that long, so just listen to what I have to say.
What is it?
Well then, what is it that you have to say? Everyone seems to be treating me like some kind of compulsive liar.
You get it?
But that's ridiculous. There's a way worse liar than me in our group.
Huh?
Oh. You talking about us?
You'll see.
During the class trial. A liar worse than you?
Yeah. We'll see.
A liar worse than you.
I'm talking about Maki.
Huh?
Ah.
What?
What?
What do you mean Maki's a liar?
Ah.
Maki admitted it during the class trial, remember? Ryoma wanted to show her, or wanted to show him his Ryoma wanted her to show him his motive video because he was looking for a reason to live.
Well, you know.
That wasn't the whole story. Ryoma was blackmailing you, wasn't he, Maki?
Huh?
Blackmail.
Ryoma just so happened to discover Maki's true identity. So he used that to blackmail her. I bet he said something like,
I knew she was Batgirl this whole time.
if you don't show me my motive video, I'll tell you everyone what you really are. That's why Maki didn't want us to know she met with Ryoma.
Which means...
She wanted to keep her true identity a secret. That's why she kept quiet until the last minute.
Hold on!
What shit are you making up now? Maki's true identity? What? I've known Maki's true identity the whole time.
For a moment there, I thought Maki had disappeared. Shit.
You know, this is an interesting turn of events. But would you really kill me in front of everyone?
Hey, Maki, what the hell's going on?
It's cool armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can probably snap my neck like a twig right now.
Is she an assassin?
But that's not your style. You would rather kill from the shadows. Right?
Oh, God. Yes.
John, I just want to point out something. You guessed this offhand, episode 1. I had to cover up my exasperated gasp because I thought you were fucking with me.
Art design, it tells a lot.
When we first met her for the first time and she was being silent, you said, she's an assassin, isn't she? I swear to fucking God.
Art design tells you a lot about a character.
Yeah? I'd like to introduce to you, or reintroduce perhaps, my favorite character from this game. Maki Harukawa, Ultimate Assassin.
Oh, good.
And that's the truth. My favorite character from this game. this lasted for 3 hours and 50 minutes. Fuck me. Ugh.
I knew this was gonna be long. That's why I arranged for plans to happen at a certain time today.
Yeah. Oh my god. All right. Well, I've got stuff to do, so we'll probably go ahead and leave it here. I still
fucking knew it.
I am so like I have been holding this in since. Hang on. I need to look this up. When was episode 1?
A year ago.
No, I want to see the freaking date because
Later, Starshine.
Yeah, see her around.
Keep it vague from now on.
Yeah. Let's see. Show all. September 3rd, 2021. It was 2 years ago to the date. I can't believe it. 2 years ago to the freaking day. How is that even? How does that work out? How does that happen? What are the odds of that? Are you kidding me? So yes, I've been holding this in for 2 years. Oh my
Anything else? Anything else while you're at it?
No, not that I can think of offhand. Anyway, I don't think you've made any other complete bullshit off the wall like spot on freaking guesses that I can think of.
It was not
No,
bullshit.
it wasn't.
Art
It
design.
really wasn't. It really wasn't. But also, like, specifically an assassin. Like, okay, I get that clothes tell you, like, but like, I mean, clearly, like, she wasn't who she said to be. I guess that's like, you know, she was suspicious. But like, that specifically, really? How do you guess that as your first guess? Like, she didn't say a word to us. We saw her. She said nothing. Neutral expression, and you.
I think it's just like it's a combination of like the zaniness of this entire series. I'm like it's like possibly like, oh, we haven't had an assassin yet, but like the combination of that and then just immediately looking at her like art design and like her side eye position, like doesn't want to say anything. I'm like, assassin.
Oh my
You're hiding something.
I don't know how you got it, but like, okay, I actually really need to go.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys all next time, man. We will. I hope you join us for the next one. Hopefully next week, maybe. Next episode, we're gonna need to keep it shorter. All right. See you around, everybody. Bye.
Later. Thanks for joining.